As of right now.
Yes. Hi.
We are live.
Hello, Internet.
Hi, everybody online. And of course, hi to everybody on video as well. I'm extremely excited for this.
I am so excited.
We have Sarah joining us.
Yeah.
Hello.
Happily.
So excited to be here with you guys, just like in general, but also specifically for Hades.
In general and in specific.
I know nothing about them. All I know is when we played the first one on stream. That's literally all I've seen of it. I've never touched it.
So much of
good.
my Switch's the camera roll on my Switch is anytime anytime I got a perfect catch of fish, I obviously had to screenshot that.
Oh
So,
yes, fishing.
Absolutely. So many perfect catches. I was really good at fishing. So I did play on God mode in large part because I had a toddler like sitting upside down on me for most of it. So God mode was my friend. Also, I'm just not great at this style of gameplay, but I love the music and the narrative.
I like to think of myself as good at this type of game, but I also think Hades 2 is quite hard by default.
Yeah.
Harder.
Cool.
It's more difficult than Hades 1, I think.
Well, bring it on. I'm also a super fan of Hades. Love it. Put many hours into it. I'm trying to think of myself as good, but not super.
I did not plan this, by the way. This is going to be attempt 50 right now for me.
Oh, what a nice round number.
Right?
That's got to be a good
I
sign.
have not played any of this at all because I just haven't.
Okay, we'll walk you back. We'll pretend we just started the game and spawned in.
I hate when stuff isn't released like as a full game, but I love this game, so
I get that.
First of all, yes, let's address that. But before we get a lot of music and sound interrupting the gameplay discussion here, Hades 2 is in early access release, which means that there are parts of the game unfinished, and that there is a lot more promised content inbound. That said, the content that is present already is already far more than Hades 1 has. A lot more.
As Hades 1 as a finished game has.
Yeah.
Yes,
more
yes.
than Hades, full of Hades, right. Because Hades 1 also came out in early access.
And we didn't play Hades 1 in early access. We played Hades as a finished game. But when this came out in early access, I'm really glad it came out after my article was done on Hades, so I didn't have to
Then you have to add it in.
Yes, because I was like, oh no, if this comes out, I'm going to totally redo everything.
This writing, yeah.
Yeah. So fortunately, it came out after that, but it was so stoked. You've upgraded your. We haven't done that. We still only have one
frog. There's a frog.
Its name is Freenos.
Yeah, Freenos the frog is my pet. I have two pets. You can choose between Freenos the frog and Tula the cat.
My hunch was correct. Was this the cat over by the docks?
Yes.
I feel validated that I know what video game
frogs and cats are like the two options. Sorry, I missed that.
Yes, a frog and a cat are so far the two options.
That's funny.
I suspect we're going to get 4 options in total by the time all's said and done. But those are the 2 in the game right now. Also, hi to Frank and Andrew and everybody else who is popping by.
Hello!
Just a lot of very cool things. You play as Melinoe here, Hades' second child and youngest here. Is a picture of the family. That's all she's got.
We're brooding.
Yes, we're brooding in front of the picture. Right?
Yes, that's the command.
I love the old school, and of course Hades 1 has this as well, if you're new to the franchise, the old school, almost Dick Tracy adjacent comic book art style here.
Gen Z talked about how she was influenced by Mike Mignola and the Hellboy and that very heavy black, the very heavy black line, and the vivid color, but the real use of just a lot of depth.
Yeah.
To your success.
Which
Are
is
you
great.
the artist for this game? You're saying?
Yes, Gen Z, as in JENEE.
Yeah.
I was like
Generations Z. I know.
People on TikTok, they say. Yeah.
Well, I was when I was researching my article, they were talking. They're like, "Oh, how ironic! How comical, Gen Z." And they're like, "No, that's literally her name. We're not making that up. It's literally her name." Oh, are you going to invite him to the hot?
Yes,
springs?
we're gonna go take Lord Moros to the hot springs.
That sounds...
Okay, here we go. It's already getting sexy.
Oh
Yeah.
nope, he's gonna turn us down.
So I had
Doom
Have you
incarnate.
taken him to the hot springs yet? We have.
Not yet, no.
Yeah, we took Moros to the hot springs.
Is that
We
like
also took
romance?
Dora the listless shade, and she was like, I kind of remember what heat is like.
Right? Yeah, I took Dora. Right? Yeah. That was very like girls' afternoon at the bathhouse scenario. But it was not.
had one of those?
Okay.
To be clear, it was not like physically intimate. Quit throwing trash on the ground, you jerk.
Eris is such a jerk.
I hate her. I'm also gonna give her the nectar though.
Babe, no one ever gets me anything like this. Except the last couple of times you got me the exact same thing. But oh, I feel so bad I don't have anything for you.
She does not.
Strife incarnate.
Yes.
Wearing a bullet belt.
She is, and she's using Zagreus's adamant railgun from Hades 1.
Yes.
Is Zagreus in this?
As
He
far
was
as
in
we
that
know,
picture?
he's in the picture.
He's in the literal picture.
You said before that I don't even know what I'm missing. What did you mean by that?
We also don't know why Malinois has a ghost arm, but it looks sweet. So
Right.
You've never lived a day in your life.
Oh, very Zelda. Not Zelda, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And so what if I never lived a day? Maybe. But you just want
More of a
everything
night
nice and
person.
orderly and predictable and boring.
Anyway, we'll-
So one of the things that door isn't open for us yet.
Oh, this door?
yeah, 'cause
would
we
you
haven't
like to
beat
see
Eris
what
yet.
is past it?
I don't know. Probably yes. I don't mind.
It's
spoilers.
the fishing hole.
Oh, we just haven't done that upgrade.
Yay.
Yeah. It's
We
not a
haven't
big
done
There
thing.
were
flirting.
sleeping cats below you. Can you go like see those?
We can go to the lounge area here.
Look
Yes.
at the kitties.
Yep.
They're so
Look at
sleepy.
Look at this forest. Cool. Awesome. Hey, I asked
cat I grew up
how
with.
the audio levels are because for me the game audio is really quiet. My Discord up max, but I don't know if that's what everyone knows. Yeah. Okay.
Very faint.
Same with
Here,
Jin.
how's
What does my history reveal?
that?
That's a lot better for me.
All right, it should
yeah.
be better for everybody else also.
Oh yeah. Frank
I was
wasn't
gonna wait and
Kenny.
test music and sound when we actually started doing things.
Ooh. What are you
Much
cooking?
better.
I'm cooking more pet snacks.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Oh, I don't have any like blotting paper, so I'm gonna use a piece of actual paper.
I
I don't know why I
had
look so.
pulled pork tonight with a Dijon peach
The only other
barbecue
thing we have to
sauce.
do before we get started is you get a little garden
Garden?
here. Yeah, we have seed planting to do.
You'll flourish here.
Oh, shut up.
Dana, I forgot to say I've changed my mind for tomorrow. Instead of making a semolina based bread, I'm going to make a pane bianco with like sun-dried tomatoes and garlic and parmesan and stuff.
That'll
Take
go well
all
with
the time you
everything.
need.
I know.
Yeah, we're doing Friday night meatballs with Sarah's family tomorrow.
I'm so excited. Naomi's like, we're gonna go to my friend's house. My friend loves me.
Oh.
Yeah, we were thinking of putting a movie on the home theater, and I was like racking my brain because I'm like, Josephine really has only seen Disney's Robin Hood, and we don't have a Disney Plus account. So I'm
You
like,
do. You can log in as us.
we could
Right.
do that.
I won't
and
bore you
find
all
that
with
something.
these details.
And you might
by
know
the
better
way.
than me what's like good for
But-
this age group. But I was like, we could do like Lady and the Tramp, and that would go with the dinner.
The meatball theme, yes.
This is the.
Oh, you've maxed up your Centaur. You've done a lot more upgrading than we have because you have a lot more resources because you've done a lot more runs.
I never realized.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
I think we're at like
I
30-ish
see it
runs,
now.
and I haven't been doing it by myself on God mode during the day because then Ben would be sad.
So
Yeah.
the pane bianco that you're making,
Mm-hmm.
we could still top that with my sun-dried tomato olive tapenade, right?
Yeah, it'll
Okay.
slice. It's like swirled into the bread, and
Oh,
then
good. Yeah.
yeah, it'll
So
be.
the
So,
big one,
good for
and
topping.
what is going to enable not my gameplay skill, to be clear, but it is time. I have the max rank for one of the staff upgrades, and let's go to the normal staff. This is what you start the game with. Stab, stab, stab. Cast little thing, and if you hold the button down, you get a big blast.
So Malinois's playstyle, this addition of the magic that she has, like you'll see that green bar up top, and that replenishes between rooms. So there's really like no sense of like it's a sense of use it or lose it. Like if you don't
Right.
use it, you don't get to keep
But
it.
the orange staff upgrade, Sarah, if you haven't gotten it yet, 1, 2, 3.
We may have to buy that. We haven't been using the staff very much.
So, and it does it on the projectile upgrade too. 1, 2, I'm doing more damage while it does damage for me. 3, and we move on with ourselves here. When you start, you can only go down. We will go up on run 2.
Get back up.
But to ensure that I can actually do this, we're actually going to turn off all of the hard mode challenges I've been working on, because in front of you all, it's not about trying to look good necessarily, it's about hearing lots of cool tunes. So we don't need to be pushing it up to 8 challenge points here in order to unlock the next thing. We're just going to play with 0.
Oh, you should go over and talk to Skelly and show everybody Skelly's fabulous new outfit.
Yes, we should.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask, is that still Skelly?
It is.
It's Skellimaeus.
Death to Kronos,
Well,
Commander.
he's gotten all decked out now.
Dead kiddo.
I think I already killed him, so I can't talk to him now.
We'll have to come back
Next
between
time.
runs. He's got a fabulous, fabulous attire this time.
And a fabulous beard now as well.
Oh, it's very luxurious.
And a reminder that Darren Korb does his voice acting.
Yes.
Oh, Darren Korb. I hope we run into one of the characters Darren voices down in Oceanus, because it's amazing. I so hope we run into him.
I'll bet we will here. We'll try.
I hope so. I hope so real hard. All of the people you might run into are just so fun.
Yes. We're going to go slowly so we can hear music, though. And in fact, I'm going to go to the options menu now. And I'm actually going to turn sound effects down pretty significantly. You're not going to hear a ton of those on stream. Because if you've not played Hades before, it's a game about doing a lot of actions very quickly.
Yes.
And we want to hear the music a lot more than the sound effects nonsense.
Yeah. So whoever, I'm not sure who Kimchi GJ is, but yes. I had to
Alright,
look that
so
up.
now-
I was like, who is that? It's just amazing.
Farewell, Commander.
Is Darren
Yeah,
Korb
that's-
related to the
that's
Metronome Company?
You'd have to ask him next time you see him.
Sir, have you ever met Jen at a conference?
Oh, is that Jin?
Like to
Okay,
Yeah.
yes, I bet Jin.
Okay.
I just didn't want to
I-
guess, like,
Call upon the moon
I never
and
know
draw
like
you down.
Who's actually met who? Yeah.
Yeah.
I just assume everyone knows everybody.
Yeah, I do
That
too.
is a bad assumption.
I'm going to turn voices down slightly, too. I'm going to pause right after this.
So take care.
As good as the voice acting
But
is.
all the voice acting is absolutely top-notch as
Love
well.
me some.
Yeah,
it was
absolutely.
so good.
Mentioned
The first one.
we were on that same panel at AMS 22. So,
Right.
Please make
like,
your
I
choice.
interacted with Jin a whole bunch, but I didn't want to assume who
Oh.
anybody was based on their username.
Yeah.
So which one did you just pick? The slowdown?
Yes, the slowdown.
Yeah, I mean, Julianne isn't literally a hoagie, so
Well, I'm on my way.
you're on your way.
So,
I'm sure
really
you're
quickly,
getting
some
there.
gameplay changes. Hades 1 was all about this dash mechanic. And eventually, Zagreus could dash 2 or 3 times in a row. Dash, dash, dash. You have a little bit of
you got the right-
invulnerability while you dash. That's gone
Hermes Boone.
in Hades
even
2.
more.
Now you hold
You
down
have-
the button instead, and she runs.
But you
Different.
can
And you
still
can
dash.
get tunes that you can dash once.
Yep.
And there's a recharge for that. And then while you can get boons that impact sprinting too, not just boons that impact your dash.
That's right.
Okay, so for people that have played Hades, how does that feel? Because I feel like the dash mechanic was such a core part of the game feel of Hades 1, so how did you get used to that? Or was it
It
just
was a big
very
adjustment,
easy?
actually. And
Yeah.
part of it is Milinoe's kit and kits plural once you unlock the other weapons, which I might demonstrate on run number 2 or 3, facilitate movement a lot more than Zagreus did. Almost all of Zagreus'
Okay.
weapons, and this is not a criticism of Hades 1, this is just what the game did.
Criticism
it
of
did extremely
Zagreus.
well.
Yeah.
Is that Zagreus would dash, hit, big hit, dash again to dodge an attack, and generally repeat
Right.
that until victory, right?
Yeah.
Here, the 3-hit combo is not as immediately satisfying as Zagreus' 3-hit combo. And it's because you're not supposed to do it as often, right? You've got the hold down move nonsense.
Those are called
instead.
Omegas.
Yeah.
That have charge up, and those use magic. So Anthony, I wanted to answer why the frog is there.
Okay.
So Freenos is our familiar tonight, and so the familiar we have, because obviously she's a witch. So the familiar we have can give power ups. So right now, Freenos generally adds to like your health. He blocks some projectiles. He'll just stand in the way and take hits. I
That's
don't
the
remember
most
if he adds
important
magic.
part, incidentally, is
Aw.
Frog Shield. You just let Freenos
Frog
get hit and
Shield.
kill you.
He's just a cutie patootie, and he just absorbs whatever. He just hops around, living his best life.
I love it.
You again.
Ooh.
Right.
All right.
I'm gonna try to just have
Dramatic
one
and
enemy come.
support.
Let's listen for a minute. This is the Hades main theme.
Oh, I should text my friend Jess. She loves Greek things.
So,
Like
not to
stray
talk
gods.
over this, but one of the things I love about how they have negotiated this, because this is their first direct sequel, right? This
Yeah.
is Supergiant's first direct sequel, and the way they've negotiated this in incorporating things that make you feel like you know kind of where you are, but it really models after, like, you can see that we're not currently in Tartarus or anywhere, we're in a forest. And so there will be thematic material that is familiar, but the timbres are changed. It feels different. It feels familiar but different. So they've done I think a really good job of, you know, this is Hades, but it's not the same Hades. Malinois is different from Zagreus musically. Yeah.
Oh, especially this B section.
This B section is much more synth heavy than we're used to from Hades.
Yeah. But the da na 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 is such a Hades thing, but they changed the rhythm of it.
Wait till we get to Charon's shop. I love Charon's new shop music.
I detested Kronos even in my youth. Almost
There
as much
she
as
is.
my own titan.
Everybody
father.
has a new outfit and look, of
We
course.
took our vengeance
Yay!
on Kronos, Hyperion, and the rest. But I was a fool to think we'd never see any of them again.
Oh, we definitely want the ring ice cast.
Yes.
That's where it's at.
It's just like that perfect level of familiarity.
Oh yes, you got echoes equipped.
Yep, so I get both bonuses there. That's a one-off.
With like a much
Yeah,
cooler
I'll-
bass line. Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing that's also different that we'll see are the casts. So Zagreus' casts were projectiles. These other projectiles, they form this, Malinois form this binding circle, so you can, like, basically, you know, get away from the enemies, and they're like ghosty hands, like Hades used to do to you, where he'd grab you with the ghosty hands. She can do that.
Shadows take you.
Yep. And I can make it so the circle explodes as well if I hold down the button.
Apollo's cast is bonkers.
I
Is it
actually
a
think
mega
this
cast?
ice one's the best.
It just is. It's just bonkers, though.
They're
It's
all
just the most
quite good.
ridiculous thing.
Alright, we don't really need ash. I guess we'll take bones. Sweet.
Oh my god. Sorry, Neil just appeared. I got scared. I was really jamming out to this music. Go on and log on and listen.
It's really good, man.
It's really good, man. That's what Sarah said.
I'm a doctor. It's official.
She's a doctor.
Demeter's boons could be really good if you upgrade it. Like if you got the duo boon for like her lasers, and then you also got Artemis's where they like auto aimed and were fast. That was pretty rad in Hades 1.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna continue with
Poseidon
Demet-
is much improved.
Oh, but I want to visit every god though, because it doesn't really matter what boons I have, because I have triple shot on the staff. We can roll with whatever.
Yeah.
Let's see as many different gods as possible.
Yes.
So my article about Hades 1 that's coming out in JSMG was focused primarily on voices and vocality, so less on the music and more on the voice acting. And one of the things I discovered is that nobody was horny for Poseidon in the first video, like in the first Hades. Nobody,
Oh, yeah, but, like who's horny for what? Yeah.
nobody was horny for Poseidon, like at all. Like I couldn't find anything
until this
for
new
Poseidon.
artwork came up.
Yeah, I was like, they really did Poseidon a favor here.
Elder goddess Demeter, as I like to call her, to which she threatens to freeze my oceans, to which I apologize profusely, and we move on.
Oh, I hope you get his double thing.
Please tell me you wrote nobody was horny for Poseidon
Yes!
in the actual article.
I did. I put a footnote, and there was very little about Zeus, which is hysterical. So this boon, you got to do the double up because he does a little giggle, like if you get it.
Oh, okay.
He's like, yes.
I actually think the Ocean's Bounty is mathematically a little better, but we can do the double up for the sound.
It's so cute though when you get it because he like is like yes, oh yes. It's so they really do a lot with. They made Poseidon much more likable.
Apologies to Zeus. We have to take the hammers. That's just the rules of
Obviously.
playing the game. For those of you who don't play, these are the big upgrades that like make the game winnable. You must get these.
Yeah. Yeah, Jen, I'm pretty sure I literally just said nobody was horny for Poseidon.
A moment of reprieve.
You're going out. Go out.
Oh.
Get her out.
There.
All right. Let's see here.
Thank you for your service. Yeah, absolutely. We got to put ridiculous things in print.
This is
Our
what
job.
we want.
It is our job.
Oh, since so much of my article was about like eroticism and queer theory
Now
and
I'm
stuff,
just
I
going
did
to
a
do
lot
this for free. It doesn't matter what other skills we get.
No. So there was a lot of like looking at fan art, both written and visual.
The trap is set.
And I had to write some pretty bonkers things of like how I categorize things when I couldn't like tell whose penis was in an image. It was like if I couldn't tell whose it was, I just counted it as solo artwork. Like, but it was like the most ridiculous things I've had to write. It was great.
Always fun.
That's
to
incredible.
Do that research.
Oh, we get a new god now. Let's go check this out.
Who are we going?
You'll see.
Let's begin.
Well, yeah. That upgrade with him just sitting there firing is just so hysterical.
Go haunt some other glade.
Oh,
That was too fast.
Sorry.
Hear the music. Oh, you stop being like good.
No use.
This is what I say. Like being bad helps you hear more music.
Yeah.
Between going after Kronos in the underworld.
I'll stretch the next mini boss out.
Thank you.
We mentioned that in our article that
But you must know what you're doing.
people aren't there to see us speed run.
That's right.
Anthony,
Specifically,
it depends on a couple different factors. So the magic regen, it automatically refills at the end of a room, like when you go in a new room. But there are kind of like we had the mirror in Hades 1 where you could do like permanent upgrades. There are what are called the arcana, and you can say upgrade, like there's an arcana you can equip that regenerates so many per second.
yeah, I think
And then there are
I am
also
at,
boons that will allow you to have regen for various reasons.
Let me just spend a bunch here. Hold on. -3 a second right now. And you can take boons that'll actually increase that as well. Freenos, by the
What
way.
does compel?
Freenos will
compel
take care of
me?
this for me. There are shades that'll give you stuff if you do a mini game. Freenos just upsets them, and you don't have to do the mini game.
Do your thing.
He doesn't upset them, he placates them.
Good.
So they're happy. They're just pacified.
And we
So
got
there are
minor
a lot
silver as
more.
well. A lot more
there are a lot
resources
more-
together.
Yes. And it's one of the things they've done, not just in the resources and in the upgrades. It's like this is kind of similar to Hades 1, but it's not exactly the same. So there are things that are kind of like Darkness where you're doing these upgrades, but there's like multiple and there's different things and there's different constraints. So they've done that with the resources. They've done that with the upgrades. They've also done that with some characters where you're like, this feels like they want you to expect it to be Meg, but it isn't.
Right.
Yeah, you have to raise your hand, Anthony, and do like an L and R, and like it's like a Mario Party mini game, like the one with the flags.
Yeah, I love that game.
There you are.
Oh, nice.
You
Okay.
witches are in for it now. There's her mark.
Listen to this music. I can't drag this out because Artemis herself will kill enemies. This is Artemis's theme, and it's very cool.
Ooh.
I'm gonna
What,
try
is
to
it
let her
Zelda?
do all the work.
I like the spooky lead.
Yeah.
The vibrato on it gives it a
This
spooky
is
woo.
such a foresty kind of theme. Oh my god, this is like
It's
Mitsuda.
very foresty. Yeah.
perfect.
Which makes
for
sense for her
Artemis.
character.
I want the right person to do it because
Oh,
you all know how I have like a whole thing about topic theory and semiotics. I'm very picky about it. But I want somebody to do a forest theme thing, and I don't want to do it myself because I don't.
You have to
I have a
assign
topic
it.
theory thing.
There she is. There's our girl.
Oh, Jen, is it the other
Appreciate
archer
the
that we've
backup.
run into a couple times? I think it is.
Dana, we can do like another like Nakfugum fight about topic theory.
That'd be
Death to
fun.
Kronos.
Although I agree with you, so I don't know how it would work.
Yeah, that might be a problem.
Then you
I'll
were
take
able
it.
to
I'll
sneak
take
up and
take
make a
the other
pass to
side, I
him,
guess.
just like that. I
Topic
stayed far
theory and
downwind of him
semiotics.
myself.
I know, Felk, you balance me out. This is why I enjoy having you in my
I'm
life.
tempted to just smile and walk through this one,
You know, I have a
Artemis,
dissertation
but my dealings with
chapter
the
on
Cyclops haven't
like
involved
entry to
much
topic
stealth.
theory material.
At
I
least I
like
can
it.
get past him at this point.
I didn't say dislike. I said I have issues with it.
Issues.
I have issues with how it's performed by
And how do you get through
some
the rift
people.
beyond the docks?
A certain,
You swim?
a good number of
You still like
people.
doing things
Probably
They
the
also
confuse
me,
tropes and
actually.
topics. And then they think that they make the distinction clear, but then in the actual analysis, it gets
pause for a
murky
second.
again.
I just
Yep.
want to point out to some folks that another layer of complexity, you'll notice there's placeholders for the artwork, but they are also like a rock and it looks like a lollipop, but it's a wind symbol. And that is another layer of complexity of things that can come into play, not just duo boons, but things
That's
that are
right.
otherwise.
So far, I've taken 2 water boons and 1 wind boon. And I'm gonna take the second.
I
wind
just wanted to
boon
call
now.
that out to people's attention. And now we can go back to dissing topic theory or
All right, I'm
subtweeting
off.
someone verbally.
Fight on.
Oh, what a terrible choice! I was going to go to chaos,
Thank
but we
you.
have to skip it now.
Whilst the pale moon's slender fingertips scarcely reach mournful Erebus, the goddess of the hunt can effortlessly navigate those woods.
Hell yes, you
She's
can.
good. I'll give her that.
So one of the cool things about Malinui is that she hears the narrator in a way that Zagreus did not all the time.
Yeah, Zacharias heard them sometimes, but she's referred to him as Homer, like confirming that that's who
she
he
knows
is.
that it's
She,
Homer
like,
who's
knows
narrating
that it's Homer.
the Hades games. All right, we're
This
just
does
gonna
not
get more money
belong to
quickly.
you.
This is the get more money track.
Is this the same?
I wonder if it will be the same at the end, or if this is because I've heard changes between releases.
That track I think is in Hades 1.
Yeah, I think
Yes.
it's the same, but I don't know if it will
It's
stay
the
the
same.
same for the final release.
Yeah.
Right. This
Because
symbol
I-
is visit custom cool people. We will always take this choice.
Yeah, that's a friend.
And each one of these friend rooms has a unique.
Hell.
I'll Hi, Arachne. And sing you soon to sleep.
Do my eyes deceive?
I was gonna say it.
More spooky.
I was like, Arachne, it's gotta be because
Where have you been
it's
lately, my
talking to
friend?
flies. Oh, she's so
Here she
cute.
is.
She's adorable.
When you didn't show up for
Oh,
a night
She's
shoot,
the, is she the
adorable.
Dusa of Hades
I became a
too?
bit concerned, is all.
I think that
I'm sorry that I
structurally,
I missed her.
The task
Dora
requires
is
that I
kind
head
of the
up to the
Dusa,
surface
like
now
in the
and
house,
down
like
below.
structurally,
It's
but
a big adjustment for me there.
mood-wise, this is
Vibes.
You went
Okay.
but less.
I don't so
have to
much as
send these
miss
to
it
Jeff.
anymore where I came from. Well, you must know your way around, but if you need a local's point of view, you need but ask.
All right.
Yeah, the onyx dress is excellent. Also, we had the onyx dress with her keepsake, and we just had an egregious amount of armor. It was
Yeah, that's what I'll do. Is I'll get the onyx dress and I'll switch into her keepsake at the switching point.
yeah, because we've already got.
Well, what do you think?
Thanks,
Doesn't come
Arachne.
out often. It takes a lot to summon the vitriol.
Yeah, Ben didn't notice that at first because we played it together. He didn't notice because he was paying attention to stuff like fighting, and I'm like, he didn't notice this whole time that her dress changes.
Yeah, I like that the outfit color does change. So now she's wearing black. All right. Well, I have enough health. You have to go for the duo boon here. We visited both of these folks already, but that's okay. We'll just become more
Hello
powerful.
again.
All right. Pick
Whom to
one,
upset
team.
this time.
I love when I put stuff in my phone.
Is that Apollo versus
Take Poseidon because I haven't seen Apollo's pissed off attack.
Okay.
That's my little niece.
I know what Poseidon looks like.
That's my little niece.
Yeah, they really worked on Poseidon to make him much more like
You wound me, cousin.
distinct.
After
He was just
everything
kind of
we've been
blah.
through together, you'd brush me off so easily.
Nothing personal, cousin.
Although his like pushback Boone,
Oh,
I
he does
love.
his cast at you.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, that's what Apollo's cast is. It just comes down and lasers the shit out of people. It's great. And the rate on that one is like every 8 per second. Great.
Aid me.
So I like how the underlying like beat is still very Hades 1,
Yes.
but we get almost a more spooky coded synths and theremin above it.
Yeah,
than Hades
it's
1.
very
I love
foresty.
spooky
in the first
season.
area.
Just fine.
It's spooky season.
There's a
My
lot
birthday's
of
right before
that-
Halloween. I love spooky season.
Oh, are you back in here, Willow Pillow? My doggy has come back to join me.
Oh, actually,
Hi,
I'm gonna
doggy.
want this for this particular build, so I can just
Just
have
love the
infinite
faces.
magic on command. That's useful for me.
Is this soundtrack out yet?
No,
It is on YouTube.
Of course.
he's published it on YouTube. He's waiting, I think, on the full release until he has a full release, because there's
That
at
makes
least
sense.
8 more tracks to be released for this.
Yes.
I'm actually gravitating a lot more to YouTube these days because I'm so disgusted with like how Spotify is getting worse to their artists.
Yeah.
I
So-
currently have an Apple Music subscription
Switching
in
over
large
a bit
part
more.
because Apple has both a good interface and has a higher rate of pay for their artists.
Yeah.
Like Spotify's is garbage. YouTube Music as an app, like the premium, is just really infuriating, but it does allow you anything that's like on YouTube, you can stream that as audio without the video.
Yeah. And we actually have YouTube Premium.
Oh, well then, yeah.
Like it's one of the only things that like that's kind of our streaming these days. We stopped paying for Netflix.
Oh, there's a flower.
Oh, thank you.
Go get your flower.
And then
This is my traditional
there was a glitch
job.
in the Matrix where we got Netflix
Moonlight
back
guide
for
us.
like 3 days, and then it like realized, oh, you're not the household on this account, so it kicked me out. And I only had one more episode of Bridgerton to go, so I didn't get to see
Sorry.
Something was
the
off.
fun
I just
stuff.
need to point out Hermes is adorable turtle.
Yes, look at the turtle.
Look at how cute that
Oh, here,
turtle
come
is.
He's much more obviously Asian in the
Did I
new.
lock it?
Yes,
Art.
he is.
Oh, hold on.
And also, Hermes
East
is
Asian.
holding that twin-snaked staff. I forget what the name of it is, but it's used in medical, like it's the symbol for
Oh,
doctors.
that is the
The caduceus or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
But it
Something like- I don't
also
think that's how
looks
you say it.
it doesn't look like that specifically, and it also looks a little bit like Zag's spear.
It is a little zaggy speary.
Yeah.
Cadoot. Oh yeah, Hermes glowed up.
Here we go.
He really did.
All right, let's go to the
Most
shop and
folks
visit
gotta
Karen.
blow up.
He does,
listen to
like-
Karen. Great.
Look good. Oh wow,
It's not
What is this,
harpsichording
like-
anymore.
Western
But
decoded.
look at his hat. It's a cowboy hat, maybe.
Yeah. I hear it.
It's not. I was just trying to go somewhere.
I will note
I'm
this
like, I was reading it that way.
artwork. This is early access placeholder artwork.
Yeah, several people look like this. Malinoway is also better able to understand Karen than Zag was. Like, Zag was always like, to you too.
Change hands for a blessing from your uncle.
But she speaks to Karen as though she understands what he said.
Strength of the sea.
All right, let's go.
You
find
can also salute people, which is adorable.
I love this new
May I
Karen.
guide you?
Where is Karen? Karen, I'll be more clear.
Hang on, we gotta listen to some more of the music because there's some fun.
Yeah.
It gets funkier.
I'm gonna move Sarah up on the stream actually for a minute. Can I alt tab without? Oh no, I can't. I'll do it between runs. Sorry, Sarah.
Okay. I don't know where I am. I have it like paused on there because I'm not even watching. I'm watching just the chat over there. It's just good music. It's just fun.
It's very good.
I really love this. You're right.
I told you. When we did it, I was like,
I'm
yes.
so into that accompaniment.
I really want Disco Cactus to cover this.
Yes. There's a
that?
You
fun.
know a few of them.
There's
It would have been on my list had they had it for the June option, alas.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Right, that's the
I'm
lyric.
excited for the vinyl. For folks that got like Disco Cactus vinyl, it's gonna be amazing.
We're gonna have a
I
listening party
picked-
of all our vinyl stuff on stream, right?
We should. That would be
Obviously.
Yeah, good.
I picked
Headmistress
Theme
awaits.
Gardens from Mario Odyssey because I love
There
the
you
surf
are.
rock.
So boss 1 is Hecate.
To take a break from all your recent
Yeah.
outings
And if
to
you
the
played Baldur's
surface.
Gate, you know this voice.
Hecate, yeah.
There's much to be done, both above and below. You always say the greatest teacher is out there, but I always seem to find her here.
I taught you nothing of such flattery.
So, awkward
None of
moment
these
here.
Tricks, perhaps.
Wow, she's got
Let's
abs.
see what
I know, I
others
had to
you have
explain why people, like, there was flash art of her and Malinaway, like, way before this came out, when, like, the first stuff, and I had to explain to my poor sheltered husband, like, how hot people thought her abs were.
Poor
And
shelter
also
husband.
Nemesis' thighs. I was like, people are really into Nem's thighs.
Yeah.
And he didn't know.
I'm gonna listen to this because the boss requires me to win quickly or lose. Sorry. So let's just listen for a minute.
This is all like perfect for a Halloween playlist.
Yeah, it
I
is.
agree with the spooky season assertion.
Oh, there's spooky season organ
assertion.
coming.
Bam.
There's spooky season organ coming.
Yes!
Is it good organ or bad organ?
Well, the organist didn't forget how to play the organ, so.
I meant in the Karen Cook sense of meaning good or bad things in the game.
We have looped at this point, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start.
Crossed flames.
So a lot of her moves, because she is your teacher, are things that you can do, are the hexes that you can get. I love her calling out the triple goddess, like the maiden mother crone stuff, like past, present, future by name, which is just really fun.
Wait, wait. Oh no, Frog, where'd you go? Oh, there we go. I told you, Frog shield.
Did you die?
No, I slow motioned everything.
Oh, we've never actually chosen this hex.
Not.
That's why I chose it.
That's why I like the audio like panning on that. Yeah, happy Pride, everybody.
It's also so witchy, like the spooky and the witchy, it feels
Crossroads anon.
doing an uncritical
Catching
gender
all
thing
my
very
breath.
feminine.
I like that Hecate is not defeated in the way that like all the enemies from Hades 1 were defeated. She's like, okay,
She's
you're
just,
good
like,
enough to
out of
pass.
shape.
Right?
Yeah.
She's decided that
Relatable.
Turn to
you're
shadow
acceptable.
now.
I passed the test.
Like I'm
Yeah, the only artwork that I really saw, I think I saw maybe one of Mora's like early on, but like Malinaway and Hecate were like the like that I saw people starting to make artwork. Very, very sapphic.
yeah.
Kronos.
Returned, have you?
Hold on, I gotta grab my
haven't-
Arachnid armor power.
I haven't
Where's
done
the egg?
anything pridey
The frosty goddess Demeter
to
is
celebrate
urging you
with
along
my
this eve.
friends yet, because
Alas,
I've just been
there are
trying to
no
survive this
seasons
month.
in the
This month is a lot.
If I remember, they just added the artwork for the keepsakes. I think the egg is Chaos's.
I think so, yeah. We'll check in a minute.
Yeah, and it's basically you get a random Chaos boon, and then after 8 encounters, it changes to another random Chaos boon.
Yep. Okay, we
And then
don't-
after
we
8
need to
encounters,
do
it
that.
changes to another random Chaos boon.
Okay, this second area is, in my opinion, the best implementation of the year by a mile. The only thing that comes close is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and that's a budget of a game like 10x, 100 times the scale of this budget.
Frank, Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I was gonna respond to Frank.
Oh,
in
it is
chat.
not.
Yeah, there's not really, like, as players we could think about it, but no, there's not really anything going on that would connect any of those.
Well, as Neil was telling me the other day, isn't one of the first God of Wars very like roguelike in this style, or am I being
No,
silly?
the first God of War game is a third-person action game. Imagine an old-school Castlevania game in 3D or Devil May Cry, but with Greece. It's not a roguelike.
But it's Greece.
It is Greece. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we're dealing with some of the same archetypal characters. Also, fun fact, in Owl House, if you guys watch that show on Disney, which, also happy Pride, but they have references to a bunch of video games in there, like Zag's weapons are in an armory, like in the background, it's an Easter egg. But because Hades is, public domain, you can actually see like Hades with little Cerberus, and all the other ones are like faked out names, but Hades is public domain. So
Nice.
Hades. Super cute.
So, while I was walking around here, you can all hear Ashley Barrett's voice on the vocals in this track. And what's cool is every floor we go down, the mixing of the track will change to tell us how close we are to the boss arena as we play.
Ooh.
And it's wildly good. This is my spooky track of the year, for what it's worth.
We love dynamic music.
It's not even October yet. That's a big, bold call.
I know it.
Maybe full release will be closer, like somewhere near spooky season.
It will be 2025 for a full release of this.
But some of the music is definitely going. I had started a spooky season playlist.
Let's start
of
this.
Video game music spooky season.
As we progress, I'll try to let the music go before I slaughter everything. Keep the mixing in the back of your mind every different floor.
Neil is now texting me to yell at me for misrepresenting what he told me at some point.
Oh, yes.
So I will let you know.
I'm glad you turned down the
God of
volume,
War.
'cause I could absolutely live without all the loogie hawking noises of these and the satyrs from Hades 1. Ugh.
Yeah, Joe isn't watching at the moment to tell me that I'm wrong about any of
it's
my takes. Although he didn't
just
play
the
Hades
camera?
either,
Like,
as far as I know.
A billion games have isometric cameras. Of course. Okay, I never said God of War 4. I said God of War 1. My God, you should.
The new God of War games are better than they have any right to be given. The first couple, they were really, actually, it was like, Kratos goes to therapy, which is
Yeah, it was.
fabulous.
It really was.
It's because the God of War games is part of, along with The Last of Us, the end of a generation of what I have called dad games. Which is a bunch of chauvinist developers, or at least formerly chauvinist developers, because I'm not picking on any one person here, who made games that looked like God of War on the PS2 that were not very good on that front, we'll say. Right? Like, Kratos can commit sexual violence for benefit in the PS2 God of War games.
Yeah.
And you're encouraged to do so. All those people had kids. And then The Last of Us and BioShock is the first one of these, through some reading, especially BioShock Infinite with Elizabeth, right?
I was going to say Elizabeth.
And then God of War and a couple other games in the mix here also are clearly about these mostly male developers still, like, wrestling with what it actually means to be a father rather than what it means to be a man.
Interesting.
Right?
I like it. Write it.
It's great. So Ben played, to be, a case study of this, Ben played the original God of Wars back in, like,
Let's go visit Zeus, speaking of being a man.
I mean, finish your Stardew work and then write that, because that's really interesting framing.
And I 100% agree based on what I've observed. Also, can't be around for The Last of Us. I cannot handle games with children in danger. All these stupid little fucking fish. When they have
the
shields,
fish,
they're
you
so
just
annoying.
put a cast down and they die. They're quite
they're
easy.
fine. What if they have shields? They're just fucking annoying. Like, they're not, any of them aren't bad, but sometimes if they have a shield and you can't knock them back, you're just like, fuck you, little fish.
Where exactly are you, young lady? The outskirts of Poseidon's realm, it seems. You mean to circumnavigate your father's domain. Why confront the armies of Kronos head-on when you could go around? A clever move.
So I'm gonna make a terrible joke about, like, they're trying to make Zeus like a daddy, kind of like a hot daddy, like a zaddy, because that's a slang term, and also Zeus and daddy. And
Yeah,
I
literal
still think
daddy.
nobody's going to be horny for Zeus. Which
Alright.
is hysterical with canon.
Which is funny given.
I think I have to take
know,
Thunder
actually-
Spread.
I mean,
we'll just
he,
have
he
a way
did most
to.
things without consent anyway, right?
Exactly. I think
No
that's
getting
why
used to
people
that.
don't like. I think I talk about that in the article too. But like,
Excellent.
I had to go through that like pages and pages and like thousands of articles whittled down on an archive before I got like the first thing that included Zeus. It was
Interesting.
like a preposterously small number.
Like,
I have a
really
table
leave
in
them
there.
out.
Are these stupid things that spit at you, that slowly follow you? They're annoying.
Yep. Note the vocals have changed.
Is she a siren? There.
It is very. Come to me. It's very sexy.
A woman saying "come to me," or it's either
In
Hocus
Greek
Pocus or a siren. That's it.
This game passes the Bechdel test like 50,000 times over. It's wonderful.
Brilliant.
For real.
Great. I'm trying to think, like,
I'm curious. In chat.
Oh, we'll
like,
fight the mini boss here.
The Bechdel test
In a
is
minute.
like a thing that we know. I'm curious who has read Bechdel's work.
I've only read the initial comic. It is not originally meant to be taken seriously. It was
Funhouse?
written as a joke.
no.
It was written as a
And
joke.
It's such a
Oh, the
low
comic, the
bar.
Bechdel comic.
Yeah, that like the so Alison Bechdel got famous in like sort of a feminist like
We're gonna break from the
lesbian
spooky music
underground
because we have the
comics
mini boss
movement in the
music.
70s.
And this mini boss I can let live, so we'll listen for a
I
minute.
like the guitar work on this. She had a long-running strip called Dykes to Watch Out For, and I believe the Bechdel test thing was in that strip, but I could be wrong because she's got a
I
number
think
of
that's
things.
correct.
But a bunch of years ago, she released an incredible memoir called Fun Home. And it's about her relationship with her father, who unalived himself, to use the the social media terminology.
We
and,
cannot use that term. I hate that. I'm sorry.
Well, he did that, and Allison finds out it was because he was closeted gay. I mean, probably not the only reason, but like that's like a layer to sort of uncovering. It's this really good. It's in a graphic novel style, and it kind of goes through like examining her own queerness, and then like considering her relationship with her dad, kind of in light of finding a lot of this out after. And it's beautiful, and there's a musical of it.
Yeah.
Wait, she just called out Homer.
Yeah,
You
he
said
didn't
you with me, Homer?
Yeah,
I
There's
read
no
Fun
Chloe
Home.
Dots in here.
And
Oh, we can
Fun
go to
Home is
chaos.
I didn't write a dissertation partially on the musical. I really love it. It's
Say that
really
again?
great. I've read Fun Home, and I had a student write a dissertation partially on the musical as well.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I had a student work on in my gender and sexuality class do a Fun Home final paper, and it was great, and it let me
Music
revisit
and
it.
queerness was great. Yeah.
And then last summer, Jess, that I was just texting, and my friend Megan and I went to see it because it like played again here in town, and I actually thought it was like a more of a local theater than like the big Playhouse Square like touring company. I thought it was better the second time around. I thought the casting was perfect. It was really good. So fantastic book. I recommend it. There's a follow-up where she kind of does the same thing, but like with her relationship with her mom, and I think it's not as good. Like it's still good. It's worth reading, but if you're gonna read both of them, I almost say read the mom's first and then go back and read the dad. Oh no, it's clipping.
We're getting choppy here. Is this
Alright,
where chaos
I'll
is?
fix that. This is where chaos is. This is a slow, ethereal take on the main Hades theme. Let me reshare to Discord. Let me bump Sarah up while I'm alt tabbed out doing techie things.
But yeah,
Oh, you
all
don't,
of this is
you
to
don't
say,
want to relegate me down in the corner?
But it's still the same
No, you don't
chaos
belong in the
as
corner.
Hades
Alright.
1 chaos, right?
Aw, thank you.
I think this is currently a reuse of Hades 1 Chaos. Yes.
Yeah, sounds like
sounds
it.
like
to
it.
me. Mostly because I listen to this Hades 1 entire soundtrack whenever I drive, so I have a very
Such good soundtrack for driving.
visceral remembrance.
I love the new look for Chaos.
Oh,
What?
Chaos's
Yeah,
new
what?
look is fabulous. I love this like spine. There's just a spine.
And the like really dapper suit.
Chaos
And the
is
anime
so
hair.
good.
Like, look at that hair.
Yeah.
Some anime hair. Also, the spine has an umbilical cord and a.
And a baby.
No, that's coming out of the mouth. And the
Baby.
spine, I don't think is attached to the head, but maybe.
Huh. It's not quite rightly
The
attached,
wing,
but yeah.
we got a wing. It's great. Everything about Chaos, fabulous. Look at the little thing attaching their jacket. Just like, so good.
Yeah. Everything about it rules. I also like the dark of space is underneath the jacket. Like, there's not a body there, right? It's just Chaos is everything and nothing.
Oh my god.
Right. Yeah, we don't need a lot of health right now. That's fine.
We've got a ton of armor.
Armor to sustain me through it. Yep. All right, we're gonna have more vocals in the mix now, moving forward back to the water level.
Nope.
So Sarah, for tomorrow, for like dessert, I was thinking we get the kids ice cream, but for the grown-ups, I'm thinking raspberry sorbet, like rosé floats.
No,
No,
quickly.
You
With
keep
Snoop
this private
rosé.
because I'm jealous and I hate you both.
We'll get some Snoop
if I
rosé
draw
and
an
we'll
enemy
float
out of
some
these
raspberry
things, just for
sorbet
the
in it.
percussion
Poor
instrument,
Ryan.
I love it.
There's independent dynamism, not just the mixing across the long haul of the track, but if I draw a bad guy here, let's see if I can get one.
But yeah,
I
figured ice cream would be easy for the kids.
That is a trope.
So who webbed up everything in here? We've not run into that down here. We've seen that up in the woods.
What did who?
All the enemies were webbed up. I've seen that in the woods, but I haven't seen that down here.
It's possible down here they're in jars.
Pickled.
It looks like they're like tangled up in kelp. Like they wrapped them up in seaweed.
I mean, it
Tangled
could
up in
be it could
milk.
be another like Spider-Verse. It could be Spider-Man.
Right. Let's go on down and get some nectar here.
Thank the fates.
Oh, it's Nem and her thighs.
Yeah.
Olympus isn't gonna care if you give up one little blessing, will they?
They do look like they could crush me.
Nemesis.
They look like she could crush someone's head between them quite easily.
Yeah.
And it was just a really fun way to explain
No
it
difference anyway.
to Ben.
And I know that like there's the meme of like step on me, but I feel like crushing head with thighs is even more.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now to the matter at hand.
Are you gonna upgrade your hex?
Yeah.
I like that in the I don't know if I'm using the right terminology, but you know, it's like got a dungeon crawly element, right? But it's so colorful. I hate when games this is the whole reason I haven't done the Souls games is they're so freaking gray. And I hate
Yep.
No,
I mean, I also think I would suck at it. It would be, you know, take forever.
Path
Like,
of
you
stars.
have to practice those games a lot to get any good at them. But the whole aesthetic just turns me off because I'm just like, this is like
Ugly.
And I used to be goth. Like, you'd think I'd be into that, but I like color.
Yeah. Or like any variation, you know?
Yeah, just a little. Yeah, give me something. So I really appreciate that this leans into that color.
And it contrasts so nicely with the black. Like it's not shades of gray. There's not a lot of gray. It's just straight up black. And that goes like I said, Z talked about how that with the relationship, like with Mike Mignola, and that art of just not even shades of gray, like black, and using that to delineate things. But there's so much color in these games.
Yeah.
All right. Boss time.
I just appreciate that so
By
much.
far, again, miles plural. This is my favorite boss in this game.
Because it's not something you need to do, right? Like, but it makes me think of like old Nintendo games
Listen
where
to the
like the color
accent.
palettes
Hold on,
often
hold
were
on.
really.
Is there a drum set? Oh, there we go. Is this Scylla and Charybdis?
This is
Charybdis shows up elsewhere.
Okay.
This is Scylla and her
Scylla.
band. She has a Minnesotan
Betty and
accent,
Roxy.
which is hilarious to me.
Oh my god.
And each member of the band plays a different part and does something different. I'm just gonna let it go for a minute.
Oh my god, the guitar.
Hello, like the double kick drum situation.
Oh, I love how they make it sound like a live recording over a backing track, like an SNL performance of this.
Yeah, the mixing and production on this is
The mixing is so
immaculately
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we've been mostly getting her other song.
Yeah, there's two different performances you can get.
Yeah, we've been usually getting the I'm gonna claw your eyes
Claw
out
your eyes out.
and drown you dead.
Drown you dead, that's right. So, which character do you want me to kill first?
Kill the drummer.
Look at the music notes, I just saw that.
She's got like an old school mic too that she wields at you. It's great. I also really like the eyeballs around her clam
Yes.
that look like footlights, but they're eyeballs.
Isn't that great?
Oh, and it really goes away. I was like,
Yeah, it does.
percussionist, that's the best part.
We could go the opposite route in the second half.
Okay.
Let's get the guitarist next.
I also love that they're named Jetty and Roxy. Rox is like the current.
Yeah. Jetty. Unless we solve our base.
Save your breath, 'cause tonight you're gonna
Must have been so fun to record this. Oh, you got to get her to close her shell too when she's singing.
Jenny, make it happen!
So this time, kill the guitarist first, Ryan.
Yeah, you got it. Oh gosh.
They they never mess up when you attack them. It's so cool. They're so good. Wish I could be like that.
Right. Also, this is the song we were hearing as we were coming up.
Yeah.
That's right.
So, Julianne was right. It was the siren.
Indeed.
Jenny, letting us down.
I think the other song is funnier, though.
It is funny. I think the other song is slightly better too.
I don't even know who Chappelle Roan is, and because I'm out of them.
Yeah, because it's pronounced
Notice
chapel.
the vocalist keeps singing, but it's filtered because she's inside the shell.
Yeah, it's muted.
Yeah, like I've seen the vibe, and I'm like, oh, this seems very like something I would be into, but I haven't actually listened to any Chappell Roan yet.
What is it? Life of a Midwest Princess or whatever. That's like her album. Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess.
Yeah. I will, by the way, we don't talk about me being good as a focus of the stream very often, but I will note that it is very difficult to kill on request in which order and go slowly despite.
Fine.
You're very good at this, Ryan. When you were like, oh, I'm practicing with 8 heat in preparation for this, I was like, you're just showing off.
Now, notice the vocals are back.
All these stupid fish. The first time we, like, one of the first times we got to her, like, we died, obviously, the first time. And then the second time we were so close to killing her, and then one stupid fucking fish got us. So pissed. Look at all the eyeballs.
Aww.
That was awkward.
I love the
I
applause
hope they add-
in the room.
And that's our show for tonight.
I hope they add a fan. Like you used to have with, like, your fight with Theseus and the Minotaur.
Oh, yeah, your biggest fan.
Yeah.
Love.
Oh, wait, that is the coolest dynamic audio of 2024. I'm calling it now. I'm so happy with that.
It's phenomenal. It's great. Everything about it, great. Ooh, which keepsake you gonna pick now?
Well, right, because I blew all my armor showing everybody stuff.
You need the lucky tooth, the luckiest tooth, the luckier tooth.
No, I don't think I need that.
I didn't think you did either, but it's very shiny. I love all the artwork because that wasn't there before the release this week, the update this week.
Yeah, this artwork is all brand new. I think for this next stage, I'm going to take the knuckle bones, actually, because I don't like the next
that's a
boss
good
a
idea.
lot.
Goddess.
Oh, they made Odysseus real hot, too.
Yeah, they did. We'll talk with Odysseus in town.
I mean, they made everybody hot, but they made Odysseus, like... Some of the dudes that everybody was, like, drooling over, I was like, I didn't... Like, Thanatos was fine, but, like, they tried real hard to make Odysseus hot.
So the third area in Hades 1 was the Fields of Elysium, where everybody's living in paradise. This is the mirror reflection, the Fields of Mourning.
Looks
I don't
like
think
shit.
Oh, this is also really interestingly structured in the way, because of the way that the game counts, like, encounters and, like,
yes,
when things
it's almost
refresh.
weird, because the game becomes semi-open world at this point.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just you're in a room and you have to kill everything, which is the model, right? And there's nothing wrong with that model. Hades might be the best game ever to use that model. But check out this room, if you will, scare quotes now around the word room.
It also,
Here's your
because of
organ.
the way things Sarah Warren things.
Sorry.
Jen, I don't think we've gotten Odysseus into the hot springs yet.
Oh, I've taken them
Unfortunately.
there.
It's not exactly open world, Anthony. The stupid base rock.
It's not exactly open world. I'll show you. There's random enemies. You notice the encounter music is not playing yet, because we have not had an encounter.
These are just small little side things, but because of the way it's structured, your hex, the counter for your hex, just like the counter for a summon in Hades 1 would reset at the end of a room, your hex counter carries around this room, because it's a big room.
Right.
But you don't get the health recovery that you get from, like, at the end of a room.
Right, and so these two big trees are our exits. This is a big fight. And this is also a big fight. But let's listen to this piece for a minute.
I think they updated this. I don't remember this B section before.
I don't either. If you get lost,
they
this
updated
tree is activatable and will point you to everything that you need to go check.
Yeah, I think they updated this music with the new release.
I like what they're doing with like the groupings, because as far as I can tell, it's staying in 4/4, but like it gives you a little bit of a like, ooh, was that an unequal grouping? But it's just the like accent
you
pattern.
can like almost choose to hear it hypermetrically, right?
Right.
Thank you, Jin, for validating me.
Yeah, we had the Karen thing in what was
Right.
that?
I'm gonna start the
Forgotten
encounter.
City? Was that the name of that game?
Yes, Forgotten City was excellent.
Where Karen was Karen, and like when we all realized, we were like,
so cool.
Smackers.
I
With their hoodie.
love this combat organ music.
Actually.
Nice one, Anthony. You're on a dad joke roll tonight.
I make all the dad jokes in our family.
I think it's very terrible that there is no commensurate genre of mom jokes. I think this ties in with my observation that I'm a pretty good mom, but I would be a fucking rad dad because the stakes are so different.
I was gonna say the stakes are so low.
Exactly. Like, I'm a pretty good mom, but if I did what I do as a dad, I would be like, look at me, I'm the best dad in the world.
Here.
Please have my unearned white dude confidence combined with the low stakes.
So,
Happy Father's Day, moms.
as somebody who is often primary parent and the man of my household, I will weigh in and say, responsible dudes get tired of the bar being so low.
It's over.
Yeah.
I should hope so. The expectations are so low for you, I would be offended.
Yeah, you have nothing to aspire to. You're already
take
like
your
better
kid
than
to a
everybody.
playground, and like people are like,
get
"Oh,
that,
what a good
in
dad."
writing?
Like,
just like
yeah, the bar is so low. It's kind of like
No, not
like
that part, Sarah.
No, not that part, obviously.
I'm better
this,
than
this
everyone else.
fucking dude.
Oh, I don't like this guy. We're gonna kill him quickly. Sorry.
He's a fucking asshole.
Yeah. Soul-sucking freak. Hold on.
Yeah, my favorite is when people make comments to dads about quote babysitting their kids.
Oh yeah.
It's like, no, they're parenting. Fuck you.
Right.
They're parenting. It's just parenting. They're your kids too.
For now.
I did the hard work to make them, but they're your kids too.
Yeah.
Olympus, I accept this message. Excellent.
I feel like this is the thing, like one of the logical
We
inconsistencies.
missed special guest 2, but we have to visit special guest 3.
Yes. So one of the things that I think is a big inconsistency in religious fundamentalism is like the onus placed on women to like protect men from themselves, and it's like the men are so perfect, but also they're so weak that they can't be trusted with anything. And like the logical
spaghetti strap on a tank top.
Maddening, right?
Oh,
and I
don't
feel
want
like
to
a
interrupt
decent
this
dude.
discussion, but this piece of music rules. Hold on.
It does.
The person we missed, by the way, in Region 2 is Narcissus.
Where are my proggy metal like fans out there? And is anybody else getting in flames from this?
It sounds like something that was in Hades 1, and I can't tell that if we've just heard it so many times.
Exactly Hades 1 so far.
Yeah. Yeah.
But is there something different that is added? This is like in
No, it's not. It is from Hades 1, because this is Echo.
Oh my gosh, this is Satellites and Astronauts by In Flames.
That's
Prove me wrong. It's so
You
good.
know him. Massive triple-headed monster elsewhere in these fields. He's
Good
not supposed
point, Ryan.
to be here, and it's made him very angry, poor dog. Angry, poor dog. Angry, poor dog.
Is it in the same key?
Poor dog.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly,
Thank
Jen.
you.
If not, I think it's close. Right, Oh my gosh, I think it's in the same key. And the guitar is very similar timbrally. Oh, we have to play this. Oh wait, it would probably get us copyright struck or whatever, but
yeah,
I'll send it to everybody. Listen to this and tell me this is not what
Anyway,
that guitar was
Echo
doing.
is here, just like Patroclus in Act 3 of Hades 1. In Hades 2, or in Dungeon 2, Narcissus is there, and he's so full of himself, it's hilarious.
And he's voiced by Darren Korb, and he sounds like Darren Korb doing a Nick Cage impersonation. And it's amazing. It's the best thing.
That sounds great.
It's phenomenal. It's hysterical. I love it so much.
Alright, one more moon upgrade, and I get the purple epic moon upgrade.
I am not doing athletic things right now. I took my children to the zoo today because I am a pretty decent mom. Yes, I'm a pretty decent mom.
You're a great dad, but like a just okay mom.
I'm a pretty decent mom, and I had to like schlep my children out. Naomi lost her mind because she stepped on water, and then the bottom of her shoe was wet. It's a waterproof shoe, but the bottom of it was wet, and then she screamed in my ear, and then she screamed more in the bathroom, which was we need to bring back tapestries, and I had to like physically, bodily move her around, so I'm done moving my body. She's like 40-some pounds, and I had to like carry her on my shoulders for a while.
Oh yeah,
that's
done. That's fitness. You did your fitness.
I did.
Correct.
That's it. My watch says I exercised. Hooray! I've delivered more.
Oh, that's fun.
Get credit.
Alright, we got 3 ways to go. We're gonna follow this
Andrew,
one
you
down.
already run yourself into the
I
ground.
was like, Andrew, same, damn.
Only if.
You already there. Oh goodness.
Oh, let's get our little tiny coin. It's so
Our
cute.
Tiny money. We'll visit Hermes and get that palm last.
Rest is good, Anthony. I'm bad at doing it, but it's good for you. I know this theoretically.
Wait, who are the kissing statues?
Oh, they're the morning fields. They're like sad lovers, but they're destructible.
Yeah, I destructed them.
Yeah, Hera makes a comment about how all like some of the marriages she blesses don't work out.
Wow.
We'll try to find Hera in Topside Run.
Well, it's because it takes 2 to make a marriage, and sometimes one of those 2. I'm not gonna
Is a
go there.
shithead.
Never mind.
One of those 2 is a shithead. I'm allowed to say it. Oh, we got our organ back.
It's not a subtweet if it's just a tweet.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's so fun. We're gonna have to start doing that one just for the fun of the noise.
Yeah.
Slowing things down is actually very good in this game.
It's fun.
I want that mechanic in Stardew Valley. Since they are the same game. I keep saying that.
Sure.
You have said that. There is a farm that I saw at the beginning of this run.
Oh, it's gonna be.
I discovered something exciting in New Stardew, but I don't want to spoil things for people.
Oh, good. We can buy a path.
Because I don't know.
Can you give the genre of the thing?
Existing festival had something that surprised me and was delightful, and I squealed. I was so excited.
I don't know if I've discovered something because I'm in year 4 of New Stardew. So wait, let me look at what the festivals are.
Why
See if
is
I can
the
jog
path-
my memory.
Why is the path to start
It's
so
not just
deep?
the new festivals, because yes, the new festivals are exciting, but an existing festival was different in year 2 than in year 1.
Right.
very loud about it.
You're not gonna have time for that to do very much.
Yeah, I needed to find that earlier.
There is a festival I missed in year 2 and year 1, and I'd be sad if that was the one.
So we can get mad for you telling us. Well, that's the thing is, there's so many delightful things. Like, I don't, without giving too much away, like if people have met the raccoon, like that's amazing.
All right,
that whole
here
path is
is
incredible.
boss 3.
You're very vigilant. I'll grant you that.
This gives big Studio Ghibli monster vibes, like Princess Mononoke vibes.
I can't wait until Jessica's a little older because I'm chomping at the bit to do all this Ghibli stuff. But
Ponyo is great for her age group. Naomi loves Ponyo.
Good. Because I'm like, I want to start it, but some of them like are scary. You know, like this, I was thinking this with Disney too. Like I grew up on Disney, but like Maleficent's terrifying, right? Like that's just a lot for a 3-year-old. Maybe in a couple years. Yeah, that's fine. But
I think because Naomi's the second child, we're a little bit laxer with that. Because she wants to watch whatever Amelia's watching. But she loves Ponyo and has loved Ponyo for ages.
Yeah, Ponyo's still a mainstay in our band.
Naomi likes to sing the little Ponyo Ponyo, little fishy in the sea song, which is so cute.
Of course she does. Yeah.
It's extremely adorable. My children are adorable. It's just that one's actually just a fact. They're very cute.
Well, today I learned it's pronounced Ponyo and not Ponyo. Which is nice.
Yeah, they go Ponyo, Ponyo, little fishy in the sea. Okay, let's listen to Cerberus.
Listen now, I can't slow down.
Not now.
Yeah, no, that's not an option.
just very metal.
But tell me you don't get Princess Mononoke vibes. From like his hands.
Oh yeah.
And all the little tendrils. So many little tendrils.
Now I release you.
3 red and many-fanged maws turn now appreciatively toward the Princess of the Dead.
Feel better, Cerberus.
All right. In Hades 1, there was a half zone after Area 3. You get a full dungeon here, if you want it.
Okay.
Bop.
You.
That's like Chimera jerky.
Seal.
Okay.
Delicious.
So look where we are for the final zone. This
Oh yeah, I
music
lost
is
my
amazing.
shit here. The first time we made it down here, I just lost my shit. Jin, yes, I
Jin,
have.
yes.
Within the deepest reaches of the earth, where once grim Lord Hades reigned, now twists the edifices of the Titan Kronos. He made this former tomb of his
Yeah,
own.
when I first arrived to Tartarus, I shrieked.
I can't believe that this is Tartarus.
And then I got my ass kicked, actually.
I don't think we made it very far at all the first
Should
time,
be a
but
clear
we
path
still
to
like
the
lost. I
house.
lost my mind. I had 1 at the time.
I like how it's starting with like the first essential measure of Tartarus, but not continuing.
Confound it, but you are difficult.
Building anticipation.
Hell yeah.
Also, with Kronos' shtick being time, the addition to the ticky-tacky noise is great.
Yeah, that's ticky-tacky. Yeah, it's like waiting for the familiar Tartarus music to hit.
And I think I am prepared enough to succeed in the fight. I'm only going to take maximum health upgrades and a specific single encounter if we draw it.
Yes.
And the timbre of the ticking is very 60 Minutes. Which is the main place I have heard ticking in popular culture ever. But it has that like second-hand tick to it.
Yeah, it's like the alarm clock version.
And we're in the same boat. We got it the closest we have like 2 nights ago, and then he died, which was very disappointing. But you're not alone.
No traitor to the house shall go unpunished.
Is there another door over here? No,
I didn't see one, but there's a gold pot.
Saw it. All right.
Oh, hello. Ooh. Hello, new percussion layer.
This is, I think, new for this update. I don't remember this being it before the update this week, so I'm really glad they
Sexy. And still, we got the spooky lead up top. It's mixed a little low, but...
Yeah, it's still
much
in there,
closer to the Hades in 1 version of Spooky Lead. The Tartarus version.
Yeah. Notice there are no rewards in Tartarus. Except,
oh, there it is, there it is.
We did draw it.
And Anthony, you should like not look for like the next 3 minutes.
Wait, should I also not look? Because I actually really don't want to be spoiled by a lot.
Take off your headphones and Dana will text you. And
Okay.
Don't look for about 3
Wait,
minutes.
look away.
Yep, look away.
Okay, folks in the chat, we'll let you know when it's safe to come back.
All right. First of all, listen to this. Do you know what's happening? Because you should. This rules. Look who it is. Don't say anything, anybody.
Look at those feeties. You know who it is by those feeties.
My brothers each are aiding you, are they? Zeus doubtless leading from behind the safety of his palace walls. Poseidon blustering as though his victory is already at hand.
Father, they're fighting to defend their home. And they're fighting for you. You're right that neither one is much inclined to show concern.
Yeah, Anthony, I'll message in the chat when it's done.
They sat oblivious upon the surface realm for far too long. But do not listen to my rantings about them. Had you known your own brother, perhaps you better understand the impulse for such ill-conceived remarks.
All right, which one are we gonna take?
Don't take the bottom one.
I don't need it. I haven't used one yet.
I know, you're too good. Show off.
I think... let's take the life tax. That'll keep me good.
Again, show off.
Now off with you.
The multi-headed monster keeps his fury welling.
And this is a tragedy.
We can't either, I was wondering.
All right, message everybody that can come on back.
Cerberus, take care of him, okay?
Could I have somebody...
Yes,
good,
I'm
good,
texting.
Perfect.
For some reason, my Skype has decided that Julianne's is the window to have up. Not anybody like do anything else.
There's things to hit.
Julian, you're
Hi.
Hi, Julianne. Your scooting was fabulous. Also, I had a moment of panic when I saw your clarinet on the stand up there, because I was like, that's so precarious. And then I realized there's no one in your house to just destroy your stuff.
Oh.
Right.
There's full animals to knock
There
over.
is a stand,
no
but yeah, I don't
see the
have
stand.
that. Just a
Excuse you, they have a pet lizard.
That lizard
Who
isn't a
doesn't
pet.
live
That
inside the
lizard is a
house.
colleague and a friend.
Colleague and a friend.
Like, they don't own that lizard. That is a free lizard.
Time in their home. Or their home.
Now,
Adjacent
notice
to
I
their
did not hit the time stop there. It actually slows time for you there. As the transition. Because, you know,
I like your frog
Kronos.
friend.
All right, here we go.
Isn't Freenos cute? Freenos is real cute.
Freenos is the best.
Fucking satyrs. Their spitty noises in the first Hades game made me insanely angry.
Oh. A plant.
I love how this is a remix of one of the Tartars.
Yeah.
Original Tartars ones. Yeah, that. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Also, I love that we're gonna mine some stuff after this is over, and I just love those little details.
Mining the
Yeah, to get marble.
I don't actually need more money right now, weirdly.
No, you're pretty wealthy.
In you go.
Right, one.
There's a lot of clockworky elements of like changeability and in the areas of like things that are safe and that are not safe, which is fun and exciting.
What is the new timbre? It's like almost like a Celesta like.
I was thinking
no,
like digital theremin.
No, not the theremin.
Oh yeah. I think I know the one you're talking about, even though I don't know what's new.
It's very high pitched and keyboardy.
It's like it's because it doesn't sound bell-like enough to be like a regular celesta.
I'll bet it's an electronic instrument of some sort.
Yeah.
Well,
The house is just ahead.
Most of it is, except for like the.
Right, but like consciously electronic, you know.
Yeah. Okay. It has a little bit of the envelope of a keyboard instrument, but it's not entirely there.
And you know what I think it is, Julianne? Is actually I think it might be two instruments in unison that are both doing
like a percussive.
So you're getting the attack of whatever the keyboardy one is, and then maybe something mixed really low next to it, like a flute or a violin or something that's giving it like more of that softness.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's like something running in parallel that's doing that.
Yeah, especially for Discord, it'd be maybe easier to.
So you all might remember that this is the beginning of Hades 1. Right?
Yeah.
This is the door to the training room, which is locked. And the first time you arrive, there's a little cutscene. She tries the door and it's locked. But now she knows to just swim instead.
In the sand.
Ooh.
The sands of time.
Wow. Refreshing.
Oh my God! Oh, question mark?
Oh, Julianne.
Oh, it's like ruined.
Also, Kronos has big Lord Beerus vibes. Like his body type looks like Lord Beerus.
And waste away within this pit. A simpler age, and all the better for it.
All the better because you controlled every detail, is that it?
Oh, right.
You couldn't
Where's
stand
Hypnos to bother me?
I will warn you all.
Oh, you'll find Hypnos.
I'm going to talk zero during this fight, because it's hard.
Yeah.
They say a lot of things.
But I'm pretty sure I can do it
with
right
me. My offspring and my other charges did not always take to discipline. I had too many to look after to take cheek from anyone.
We have to finish Attack on Titan.
And you, my girl.
One of the things that comes up is that they were like, weren't you like ripped to shreds? And noticed like, I'm gonna pay attention for this fight too because it's a bonkers fight.
Ooh. We are back to Prague, so Dana's happy. Here I was worried there would be nothing here for me as someone who hasn't played them. The music is very me-coded.
Yes, it is.
Oh, you should try using your hex on him. I've heard there's...
Yeah, watch.
He's like, I invented that.
Yeah, he is. Watch this.
You think to use the deep magic against me?
He unpauses for you if you pause during the fight.
Oh, rude.
You cannot
What the
pause.
hell?
What if you have to pee?
You can't pause? He unpauses your game?
He unpauses your game. He controls time.
Hello, reinforcements.
Oh, I love that kind of meta fourth wall crap.
Confusing you as to what is diegetic. What was that game that was on the GameCube? Eternal Darkness. That would pretend like it had lost all of your save file and stuff. It would do janky things. And...
Yeah. Now it does work on this minion, so he didn't.
Oh no, it's clipping. What terrible timing.
There's no time. He can't pause.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to live with it.
This is just our lives now. So what do the flags do? 'Cause we noticed them one of the
last.
last.
An aura that gives him blue hearts that makes him immune to a hit, or 2 or 3 or 4.
We saw that and we were like, wait, I know we knew. But in the moment, we couldn't figure out what it was.
It's a mechanic from the Hades 1 heat system.
Oh yeah. This is terrible time for the clipping.
Who exactly do you think you are?
Very good.
Oh my god.
You upstart.
I love both the egotism of him having statues and paintings and stuff of himself all over the place, but it also doesn't look like him. Oh, my audio fixed itself.
Oh yeah. Just needed some time, as they say.
Oh, maybe it was Kronos all along.
Kronos all along.
I want a cover of that with like Agatha all along, but it was Kronos all along. Oh, da 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 da. That was nice. Yeah. Listen to this music. I don't know if we have lasted this long or well in our fight, so I don't know if I've gotten to hear that very well.
You waste your time.
Anthony, your friend sounds like a dick.
Yeah. Time to make some boundaries with them.
If I decided to like consciously spoil for myself by just watching a YouTube video, which like I've done before, I would never share that with anybody else. That's just for me.
Yeah.
My favorite way to do spoilers is on TV tropes, because then I feel like a Time Lord where I know certain fixed things, but not how we get there.
Funny story, one of the biggest things I ever spoiled for myself was who River Song was. Because the BBC was airing it before, it would air in the UK before it would come over here.
Yeah.
And I was looking something else up about River Song, and I was like,
Oh, come on.
Oh, that hit was enormous. That was like what?
He starts to hit really hard. Okay.
You didn't even use a Death Defiance.
Well, we're not done yet.
A change of scenery.
Oh, we have never gotten to this part.
Hold on.
Oh.
Get ready for Life Bar 2.
Of course there's a Life Bar 2.
Yeah. It's a clock.
This is the Master Hand stage.
It's a post-total diagram.
You gotta make a stank face playing that bass part.
I love when there's this bass. There's some of this in the first one too, where it's like kind of thuddy and like buzzy, and it's real fun. I don't have a more specific term from that, but I like it.
Like overclocked.
Watch the clock hands. It is a clock.
Not overclocked, you know what I mean.
I know what y'all get what I'm saying. It's too late to have official terms. Oh, it's such a small space that's safe.
Yeah, if you don't stand there, you take 10,000 damage.
They've been oh, look at now, it's got a clock face telling time. They play with that a lot of like the in and out. They do that in the Sirens fight. They do that even more with Cerberus, where there's like they invert what's safe and what's not.
This is why I don't do bullet hells, y'all.
This is why I play on God mode when I play, because that way I don't have to worry as much. I just want to know what happens. I just want to have relationships with everyone.
I'm bad at like the tracking of it.
It's a lot, and it makes more sense once you've played it. But if you've not, like, it's a lot.
Watching it looks a lot harder.
I don't think so.
I love that they're making it tell time. That's just with lasers. That's just great. And all the actions, like I love. There's so many. I mean, that was like that's just a super giant thing, but the attention to detail in so many, like every little bit of it is just great.
It's excellent.
Oh, there it is again. If I remember right, Kronos is voiced by
Oh wow, hold on. I might lose. Wait.
Shit, man.
Still can fight.
Took 2 death defiances in like 2 seconds.
There we go. It's done.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Waste your precious time. Olympus burns. Once more, you bested me.
Whew, okay.
That was holy shit, man, Ryan. You're just real fucking good at this.
My brother.
Such power.
All right. And now let's go onward to Zagreus's room.
So numerous are the travails of dread Millennium that one can scarce begin to fathom them. But on some evening, fathom them we shall.
But not today. The game's not done. Bye.
No. Return to Shadow now.
Can time not be stopped?
Ryan, you're so fucking good though.
Aww.
Just like, I know how good you are
Not
at
a
video
bad
games,
night,
but
I
every
guess.
once in a while I watch you do something like that. I'm just like, fucking hell, man. Like, what?
Played again, huh?
Sir.
You've been staring
Dora.
at the picture more and more.
This is
Happy
why Ryan
family?
plays most of the
Well, it's
time.
starting to get to me because
Dora.
I think it's starting to get to you.
The rest of
There's a
us
misty
make
on me
the
now.
color
This-
commentary. Oh, Dora's
Thank you,
cute.
Dora.
There
Though
are
you
a
needn't
couple
worry.
games
I won't get
where
lost in memories because there
it
isn't much
helps
for
to
me
have
to
me
remember.
steer. This
I
is
just wonder
one.
what my brother and my birth
Yeah.
parents are like.
No, I'm not doing this.
Uh-huh. Sounds awful lot like
All right.
I'll give it some
Let's.
or down.
Thank you for waiting.
When I finally
Lost
like
my stuff.
did a
Yes.
serious attempt at the Messenger when I got my OLED Switch, because I was like, that game's colorful and I think would look amazing on the OLED Switch. I was like, dang, it made me appreciate Ryan's
Ready to come
performance when
out.
we streamed that so much more, because it gets so dang hard.
It is very hard. Yeah, I've already taken Odysseus to the bath, so I don't think I can do it again.
Are you gonna take him fishing?
I'll try here.
I was just thinking nothing clears the mind like a refreshing, burning hot soak. Care to accompany me?
Look, I do love a good hot bath, even whilst dead, and I am not one to say no to goddesses, so...
Like, look at his hair. They
Right.
really lovingly animated his hair.
Oh, look, we do get a bath
There
scene
we
here.
go. We get to go. Bath time.
My eyes are properly averted, goddess, that I swear.
Would mortals often bathe?
They're so
Odysseus?
animated for this part too.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, well, most of them would bathe from time to time, though seldomly together like this. Men with women. It could be untoward.
I love untoward.
Yup.
Like
I
men
see.
with boys, anyway.
We gods
That's how
have
the
no
fan
such shame,
fictions
I
are going to
realize.
start.
Have I made you uncomfortable?
I haven't even looked to do a count for this one because I was like, just thank God it came out after my article was done.
Goddess, of course not, no. In fact, I've bathed with goddesses before.
Bathed with goddesses.
It's been a little while.
As long as it's agreeable for you.
It is. Agreeable, it is.
Time passes.
This can make your plants grow because stuff cooks. Stuff takes time.
Right, I didn't plant some native plants
Don't know
before
about
that.
you, but I am properly relaxed, I'd say.
Okay.
All
There's a
right.
little heart.
Yep.
What?
At last, you are prepared, young one.
What's his 10 heart cutscene?
Oh no. Hold on, I know what that's going to be, and I hate it.
Usually, like,
It's like the 8, 16, and 32 heat stuff.
Yep.
Look at his magnificent beard.
In comparison to that which you now stand to gain, young one.
I love
Eternal
Scalameus.
glory can be yours if you but prove your worth.
He just gives me big Simpsons
Library.
character
Boy.
energy.
Secret gifts
Yeah.
of the Veil, bestowed on Knight's most dedicated servants. Commander, what are they doing here? Shades are never to look upon them.
Well, let's just say the rules
Hades
have lately
fanfiction is
changed.
not just
Those gifts, as you
mythology,
refer to them, are
Andrew.
yours to earn, provided
You gotta
you
read
can
Sarah's
do the stuff
article.
the Oath of the Unseen would ask of
When it
you,
comes out,
which, as you
my boss was
probably-
like, you should bring it in and put it up at work. And I was like,
You're like, maybe.
the little old ladies in our church choir would die. They would just have heart attacks. I will not kill the little old ladies in our church choir.
Okay, well that'll be something for me to push towards later. In Hades 1, they were large, like, weirdly almost sexual statues of Skelly.
Yep.
Amazing.
So I hope that's what they are as well.
Are you going to change up you should probably change your keepsake.
I'm going to change weapons just for fun as well.
So the Art of Medea isn't done yet, and I hope they, like, lean Callousy. Like Maria Callas. I think that would be just fabulous for the Medea.
I will change my keepsake. We're going to get the armor just to try and help me out here. And I'm going to change weapons, so I'm all ranged now.
I like the sound. Do your Omega attack, and they can hear the boom, boom, boom sound effect. Also, if you can get them to look at you, there's like boons that they stick out of. They have little ghosty faces.
Yep. All right, we're going to go up to try and rescue Olympus instead of going down to Tartarus, which is why this game is so much bigger, because it's twice as big.
Go before you reach Olympus. And there's been
Can't
some
buy
input,
anything.
but you
No.
don't find it.
But I want to.
All right.
I want to play this game.
We're going to take Omega Cast. And we're going to shovel. And let's use that new ability. Get wrecked.
Your little ghosty hands that grab them.
Yep.
I'm having weird audio issues. Is anybody else?
The audio
Mine is okay,
just
but
weird
it's-
here.
It might
Jen,
be
I'm sorry,
because
that's a mini boss.
Neil's audio is coming through this. Let me mute.
I'm sorry, Jen.
There he is. In the name of Hades.
Okay, the audio is fine now. I think I was just getting like it twice
Might of the
somehow.
heavens.
Okay.
I'm good now.
It was like almost certainly Neil's fault.
So
Fine.
check this
Yes,
out. This
sure.
city. Let me mine this bronze very quickly and get it out of the way. The city. Choose your own adventure. Which one do you want?
Oh, go talk to the person.
Yeah, definitely have to see the special person.
What? Pylons.
Sulphurous ash. Come closer.
Smells so good.
Another nectar bottle you can spare on my behalf. This should be
Oh, Medea.
with several
I
much
bet
less
that cleavage
man.
window is
Shudder
going to be
think what
insane.
concoction.
On the actual finalized
You
art.
work so
Yeah.
tirelessly at your craft,
Yeah.
lady.
It's very
She's
much
gonna be
straightforward,
busty.
sorceress. I seek to punish
But I
all
would
who
love it if she
wronged me
went
in
like Maria
proportion to the
Callasy.
harm
Like
they
that would be
caused.
great.
Though have no fear,
Given
you're
like
not.
Callas's history with the
Wrong
character
so often that you need
operatically.
more than
Yeah,
one
yeah, yeah.
list of
And
names.
also Pier Paolo
My lists are
Pasolini's
based on
film of her.
categories
Like
in
that's her
front.
only
Mere
non
dislikes.
operatic film. think that'd be great.
There you have it. You're all worked up.
When we got pylons, it was like, oh, we're getting some like engineering terminology here. We're having structural support.
Nice.
Can we go?
Oh, the hammer. And we have to visit Hestia, too.
The first piece of erotic art I saw after like it actually released was of Hestia.
Yeah.
And Ben was very confused when I told him this. And I was like, people think older ladies are hot too.
I'm a little sad we have not found my favorite design god. I love Hephaestus.
Oh, Hephaestus is rad, and he sounds so Brian Blessedy.
Oh, I'm getting the tar beat out of me. Hold on.
One remains.
Why is it raining on that one?
No, no. Okay, we'll just go with the big attacks
Should head
here.
to the main
That's
square.
fine. Okay. Hestia's next.
It like creeps down.
I wanted to say, I think this got some updates this week too. It sounds like, oh, those fucking eyeballs are such a pain in the ass. Fuck those eyeballs. But I feel like this music also got updated in the release. This seems more than it was before.
Yeah, I'm kind of like thinking of this piece of music as like Gremlins adjacent right now. And I don't remember having that thought the last time I did this route. Ooh, that flute flutter was awesome too.
Yeah. I hope we get more of the flute. You're gonna have to draw out the fight with the boss here long enough to get that.
Yeah, here's Hestia.
We got you going after
I love her fire poker. I love her dress. It looks like a grate. I love her fire on her head. I love her hair.
I really do appreciate the help.
Oh yeah.
Cool earrings, yeah.
The like
Oh, thank
petticoat
God
thing.
I got
Oh.
Soot Sprint. That's the best buff for
Oh
the top
yes,
side
that will
route.
be very good for you.
That'll make the fight potentially winnable.
Calm that shade down, Phrynos.
I don't
Rest
think
easy
the
now.
topside boss is as hard as Kronos.
Are there any side rooms here? Are there any side rooms here?
I didn't see one.
No, just making sure.
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome.
Just a few pylons to go.
We're not doing well on health. We're going to take it now. And
What's
then we're
left
going
of
to be
Aethera?
careful.
Hermes, Path of Stars.
We're going to go Apollo Demeter.
More flute. I think they
Actually-
definitely added more.
Stopped doing Wordle like a while ago. When there was that like moment when everybody was like boycotting it.
Yeah, this
I don't
is
remember why.
definitely
And
not
then I
your-
just like got out of the habit and stopped doing it.
Addie and I do it almost every day for each other, but we don't post publicly about it much anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, these
Yeah, I do all the New York Times
I'm
things
just
every day.
Where are these eyeballs? Well, they're really annoying.
Yeah.
The other evening, we lost contact with you in the deepest level of the underworld. Soon after, though,
Well, a bunch of them are like paid, right?
For a while.
Like, isn't there like
Your
a
doing, wasn't
games
it?
subscription?
Fine work.
If you want to do Spelling Bee, you have to pay.
Yeah, and I have it.
You have it.
I do pay for it.
Addie pays for it too, but we don't each pay. So I do Wordle and
Yeah.
Connections every day, and Addie will do the others sometimes.
I like connections. What are we gonna get?
Oh, Nova Flourish on... Cause
Oh, yeah.
Look at... Like, this is stupidly good.
Do we have any side rooms in here? I don't see any.
No, I haven't drawn any side rooms, which is kind of too bad. I'm going to take the Path of the Moon, actually, because I'll use a lot of magic with this build.
Bird things are annoying, too.
Agreed. Hate them.
Do we know why some of the enemies have thunderclouds on their head?
Yes, because I inflict blitz with my attacks.
Ooh.
From Zeus.
Okay.
Flutter flute.
I've been playing Strands, Anthony, and sometimes it's good and sometimes it's really stupid.
I'm gonna let this last guy live so we can hear the flutter flute.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely new.
I don't even remember what my start word that I used to use was.
I found out my dad uses audio as his start word for Wordle, which I just find really adorable.
That's a reasonably good choice.
It is, and it's just
a gift. I bid you shine for me again tonight.
Please be health restoring on command. Let's go.
Oh, no.
No.
But you can turn people into sheep.
Yeah, we'll take them
Then
off.
let us turn our foes.
Together we shine.
Ooh, a cup of wine has been delivered to me. Not a single side room.
Oh.
That's some shenanigans. I've been eating really good chocolate this whole time.
What kind
But
of chocolate?
Thank you, Addie.
It is. So, do you know? Sorry, there's little crumbs everywhere. Do you know Dr. Bronner's magic soap, the ones that you can read in the bathroom for like if you forget a book, that have like the long labels? They make chocolate, and it's like fair trade, and it's super good.
How many of these do I
Oh,
have?
nice. Guest.
Again. Why
Oh,
am I
good.
talking to you,
I
sister?
have chocolate up here.
You save your breath, I'll save mine.
He's got a fun theme now.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, he didn't used to have that.
He didn't used to have this theme, no. This is new.
Right.
Oh wow.
Oh my.
Dark chocolate blueberry passion fruit. And I've got a tiramisu bar.
I gotta get the little chocolate crumblies off of mine. But I've got. It also has lots of words on it, as it should. Oh yeah, turn them into little sheepies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really digging Pericles' theme. This is great. I don't know if I've heard this yet.
I like that a lot.
I think we only went down after the update. That was great.
This is my first time going up after the update as well.
Oh,
Go
I
about
got
your
it in
business,
3.
sister. All right then.
Don't tell me what it is. I'll try it right
I
after
won't.
this.
Where have you been? In the deepest reaches.
I'm just impressed because, like, again, haven't played it in a while.
Okay, so if you're gonna fight Kronos, having the cast follow you is a terrible idea. It might be a terrible idea here too.
Yeah, I don't think with the boss you've got coming up, I don't think that's gonna be.
We're gonna just, if I stand still, I'll rapidly regain. Hey, a
Oh,
side
you
room,
got. Finally.
right?
Oh, more flute. So you and Neil share a similarly scatological sense of humor, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, we are really a good pair.
That's good. That's good. You gotta have like, is that
But
in
they
the
accept
is
it
that
as a
in like the
word, so-
word library?
The fact that they accept it, and it's like, well, I gotta use it now.
Now to get out of here.
Like so short.
All right, so you don't get to do all the rooms, right?
Where else can
we
we
only
go?
did about half of them.
You get
and
6.
And I picked the wrong half because I didn't get any bonus side rooms except the one. But we'll do what we can.
But
A Hestia boon is going to help us out a lot here.
This should
actually.
help.
My blessing made it all that way on just a rickety old wooden ferry boat. Must be a little
I love her
fire
accent.
safety hazards there.
Ferry boat.
Plenty of water near with which to put them out.
How many do you have?
One. But I don't love any of the others. I'm just going to start
And you'd have to
taking more.
give up another one. You don't want to give up one.
Right, no, I do not.
That seems like a better choice. Just +2.
Getting warmer.
when you do a ton with the attack, like, it's not the worst. It's not great, but it's not the worst. And I would not want to give up that special, so.
Right.
Be safe, Lord Charon.
All right, here's boss 1.
What is it now? Hey, what's your beef with Kronos anyhow?
Oh my
Wants
god.
to change stuff up a bit, so what? Life's hard up here. It could be easier.
I like how he has 2 eyes on his boobs, like.
Right.
With mortals.
I also love the blinking sheep on his back.
All thanks to the
I've already had the conversations with him, by the way, but the first 10 times you're up here, he does the whole nobody shtick with you.
Yeah, he does. Sorry. That's like my favorite part of the Odyssey.
Glad to be alive. No complaints. With individuals like you got too many.
I'm so easily amused by like 9th grade English.
I like that it's infamous Cyclops.
Right. I like that he prefers the sheeple. Right?
Oh, good. We're getting the flute to begin with. Listen to this flute.
And heave.
Everything in this fight is so slow, and then it's suddenly fast. It's so infuriating. But I really wanted this flautist to be Laura.
As far as I know, it's not.
I don't think it is, but I really wanted it to be.
I don't think it's Kristen either. I don't know who it is. I don't know any of the performers on the Hades soundtrack.
Who's hiding from me? That almost tickles.
Now, what's really funny about having the sheep X here is he can eat sheep.
Have you ever gotten, like, the mutant sheep? Like, we got killed by a sheep one time.
Yeah.
But listen to this flute. They just sound like they're having a great time.
Yeah, they really are.
Or sheep at a city.
Of course, there's dialogue for it.
I like the Jethro Tull comment with the flute.
Honestly, if you had asked me to identify, if you told me I did know who the flute player was, this sounds to me, and I'm like 95% sure it is not, but this sounds like Will Roget's flute player.
That'd be cool.
Would be really cool.
That's so good.
I love that they've incorporated more flute playing into the rest of the music. Like, really tying that together.
The flute player is going ham right now. Like, what is happening?
That's literally the phrase I used.
Sorry if you already said it. I'm focusing very, very hard right now.
No, the first time we heard it, not in the stream.
Oh, okay.
They just sound like they're having a ball. I love it.
Josh Plotner is the guest flautist on track 15.
Well, he kills. He's amazing.
We should make him be our friend.
Yeah, we should bring him on.
All right, well,
And never let him leave.
I like that he
Can't
falls
escape.
asleep instead of dies, by the way. Like, death doesn't have to be the
Definitely Ron
answer,
Burgundy.
especially
Kinda
when dealing
nice.
with immortal creatures.
Ham flute instead of low flute.
Yeah, the flute is just like, and Ben had never listened to it because he'd always been like so focused on like not dying. And I
Yeah.
was like, no, we're gonna find this because it's marvelous.
It's very good.
Oh, is a Hermes chair with a little turtle?
Hold on, I need a boon here. And I want Echo's Concave Stone.
Should work.
Yes,
Well, it is
it is
bedtime.
Hermes' chair. There's not 2 more areas, there's only 1 more.
Okay.
And so I suggest we take the 10 minutes, and either I will win in 10 or I will lose in 10. This is a fast area. But on our journey to Olympus, we have to travel there by boat, and we are going to stow away on the fleet of ships that are invading Olympus.
I love that they bitch about like Poseidon making this rift. They're like, fucking Poseidon, like, how do you have to go put water in it? His answer for everything.
All right, we're gonna want health.
Faster.
Boom. We're gonna be on this boat a while. Take some health.
Jen, one of the times we did this, we had Moros's engraved pin. So we had 3 death defiances, but you had to kill them in, you have 10 seconds to kill everybody or else you're just dead.
Yeah.
And Ben was like, that was so stressful. He was like, I can't do anymore.
Oh, good. All right, Hermes, we get a Zeus
On my
bonus.
authority.
We'll take the Divine Vengeance.
Take care.
And yes, thank you, Echo's Concave Stone. All right. And I guess we're taking
Stand down.
a Nectar.
I love the artwork for the winds when you choose and the ship moves, and it just adds, it's just so nice.
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff here.
A lot of little details that are just so lovely.
A lot of people don't care for this weapon because it's not very direct. But I like it. We're going to need health for this boss, though.
This also does the thing where you can see the little ghosty faces on the little spiral, on the little projectiles.
Yeah. Oh, we lucked out.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
This is the Artemis music again.
Yeah, it's good.
But it's very good, so we don't care.
I wonder if it'll be changed and this is a placeholder.
I'll bet one of those two keeps it.
I would bet Artemis keeps it. I just am guessing that this character won't also have it, but I don't know that for sure. It's just a hunch.
Yep. Odds are pretty good, though.
You got him.
Yeah, really, except Narcissus. I think we got
Nicely done.
almost everybody.
As a mortal
Yep.
kid confined to a tower, I was
It's
relatively
Icarus.
well provided for, but this...
And if anybody has
Testament to
watched
envy the
Sex
gods,
Education
especially with
on
what they're trying to
Netflix,
relate me.
the
They definitely know
lead
their drink.
male actor on the show voices Icarus here.
The gods have always lived well, but your own life was so
Oh,
short
did
and
you just skip
difficult.
some stuff?
You must still have a lot of making up to do, and I thought maybe this could help.
Yes, Jen, I am correct about this. Yes. He announced it on Twitter a couple days ago. He was really pumped about this. He played a lot of Hades 1, apparently.
Oh.
That makes me happy.
I love when people get to do dream projects.
Something happened since the last time you were here. These ships, one after another, they all sank. Never seen these waters so calm.
Yeah, Anthony, when we were playing, I was like, how is there
Did I
going to be
reach Kronos
more?
in my father's
Like,
house
so
and
much
slay
of
him?
Hades 1
Yes. And
was,
did he then
you know,
reconstitute
after the
himself,
first
perhaps
time.
entirely negating whatever I achieved? Also, yes.
I always knew you'd get him, Millie. But as you can see, his risen fleet has risen once again. Though sounds to me like you found one of its weaknesses.
I'm pretty sure the voice actor who plays Hades is, oh my gosh, what's his name? The voice actor associated with
Darius.
a lot of the Supergiant games.
Curious. I've been drawing a blank too. No, I think he's saying who's the voice actor who played Hades, like the game, not the character.
Oh, this is, I think his name is Asa Butterfield, the lead in Sex Education. Logan Cunningham is the Supergiant
that's
voice
who it
actor
is.
who recurs.
I couldn't think of it, but he also does Kronos, I think.
Yes, he does. He does
does
4 or
like
5
Bonkers
characters. Cunningham does.
and Narcissus.
Hope it helps.
Thank you.
Be safe.
Bye. Now for the captain's
So
wheel.
Malinois's voice actress is Judy Alice Lee, who I don't know from anything, but I really love how she voices. She makes sense as Zad's sister. Like they sound like they very much could be siblings. And she has so many lines, and she's just like, it's just great.
That's more to do with the tone of the deliveries and the timbre of the voice, I think.
Oh, absolutely. The
good.
way it fit, like so much of the music in here, and the voice acting does this too, where it's like this feels familiar but not the same.
Yep. Oh,
Like,
rats! I have the
thought-
boss.
Yeah.
Or the mini boss. I hate. Who wanted Charybdis earlier? I hate whoever did that.
going to let me
Julian.
pass.
Yeah, but Jin has also been bitching about this. Yeah, Logan. I couldn't think of his name
Yeah, Logan
for a while. I don't know why. I think Charybdis is a lady. Also, she's usually paired with Scylla, so we got both Scylla and Charybdis.
So
Yeah,
I
you
have
have
the
to- you have
running
one with
around
you.
power of bullet eating, so this whole fight is trivial now. Check that out. Bye, bullets. And
Come
also,
here,
if you're
Frina.
playing the completely ranged build, this fight is much easier. If you have to get close to the tentacles, this is bad news bears for you.
Yeah, we usually come through with the axe because it does so much just like straight up damage. And yeah, you gotta be real close. I wonder if they've made that like the bullet eating more consistent because we had issues with it like not being very predictable.
Oh, I've never had a problem with the bullet eating. It's
Need to
perfection.
recharge.
Then maybe we just had a funky thing happen or we misinterpreted which projectiles count.
As long as you're holding down the button and you run right into it, you can't really miss. There was right when it exploded there. It was a frame perfect chance thing. But otherwise, the waves though, those will not be absorbed and those arrows are not absorbed either.
Yeah, I think maybe it was a misinterpreting which things counted, which made it harder to predict.
Can't do it.
Alright, bye boss.
Fuck you, Charybdis.
That's right.
In the name of Hades.
Hopefully I get a fountain. We'll see. Okay, that's pretty good.
So, Jin, that's only with the Hestia boon he has. So he has a Hestia boon that lets him eat bullets. You can't just do that normally with sprinting.
Yeah.
I just didn't want
My
you to accidentally kill yourself.
My sprinting bonus is I can eat bullets, which is very good for the boss with the gun coming up at the end of this zone.
I just didn't want you to like run face first into the orbs and then be like, but Ryan did it. It's all his fault. What did he do?
What? So everyone runs face first in the orb, so you have to do it too. Your friends jumped
peer
off a
pressure.
cliff.
Peer pressure.
But like all those projectiles are absorbable as well. It's a pretty good defensive buff, actually.
Look at the little ghosty faces. I love it. I just love the little ghosty faces. So cute.
Ooh, something hit me in the back though.
How about this?
I think it's that dude with the anchor.
Yeah. Hate him. Alright, we're not going to take the time to get money because we need to go to bed. Let's just go forward. I was hoping we would get the other special person visit.
Yeah, the fancy boat. The yacht.
But at this rate, we're going to be really lucky to even make it through this encounter.
I do like... Oh, man. I do really like the way this top-heavy dude with the anchor walks. Like, it's really funny to me. And I love the guy in like, the barrel clothes.
Yeah.
I think it's great.
You dare.
Again, with those little details, the attention to detail that are just so fun. It's a big sheep.
Oh, we have a whole nother set before I get my heart. Come on.
Not a chance. Go, Venus.
Alright, yeah, now a shop and then a boss, I think, and then that's the end.
Well, you still have 2 Death Defiance. No, you've used 2.
No.
Sorry, you still have a Death Defiance
I still have A.
and Death Defiance.
Well, we'll have to make the best of it here.
I accept this message.
Which one's Tranquil Gain? Is that the one you get for standing still?
Yes, and I might give that up.
Yeah, take the health and magic, man.
Yeah.
Flame of the hearth.
Well now.
Well.
Salutations.
All right, boss time.
Hi, babe. Hate to do this to you, babe, but oh, who am I kidding?
So she has all of Zagreus' moves from Hades 1 with the gun. But as long as you run around, you can't be hit by the bullets, and she'll take damage instead.
Dana, I just saw you got arrows.
Better hide.
Yeah.
Oh no! Those didn't
I have to
absorb.
put up with Eris.
I wasn't
At least I get
dashing.
Eris here.
Well, I know, but like you just got walloped.
Yeah.
Oh. I heard something that sparked something. Hopefully we hear another round of it and I get to figure it out. I mean, I know it's Dream Theater. I just, to do the exact thing that I'm thinking of, I need to hear it again.
Yeah.
I've had it.
Just like Zagreus, she'll hit herself and double her damage.
Run.
I mean, essentially, I'm getting home from
See, if
from
you're ever
Dream
not
Theater's
running
Metropolis Part 2.
with this buff, the gun will absolutely obliterate you.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did not have this buff when we got here, and then we died.
Yep, it's a very hard fight without it. It's only barely doable with it. I think this is a much harder fight than Scylla. I don't think it's quite as hard as Kronos, but it's not supposed to be either.
Love your fiery head. Oh, there's another. We haven't seen. So we didn't see Hera, we didn't see Hephaestus, and we didn't see Aphrodite. I don't think there's anybody else we've seen.
I wish I knew what track this was. Like, on the OST.
I'll find it for you, Dana. And sorry, I'm just entranced by this.
How about this?
Oh.
Won't fail. Oh, come on.
Yeah, I don't know the music well enough.
I'll find it for you, Dana. I gotta watch this fight.
Like, I had the OST open, I'm like, I don't know how to even look through it.
I haven't been listening to it because he was like, when he released it, it was like, I wouldn't listen to it, it's got spoilers, but if you like spoilers, listen to it. So I haven't been. I like some kinds of spoilers. I like spoilers with friends.
Alright, I got the ads. We have a shot.
I've had it.
The voice actress for Eris does such a great job of playing like petulant, whiny child. It's wonderful. like falsely jovial when she calls you babe.
Yeah.
I mean, the voice acting in Hades 1 was spectacular, and they have not diminished in any way. I love
All mine.
love all of it.
One for the both of us.
This fight has a nasty habit of being lost right at the very end.
Nuh-uh.
We have never defeated her. We've gotten medium close, but we have not yet defeated her ourselves.
Oh, yeah. There.
Cold. Darkness. Ugh.
You know, I thought I died there, but she impaled herself on her own bullets because I was running. That ruled.
Oh, nicely done, Ryan. Yeah, right? Like, Jin's asking, what's it like to be good at video games?
It makes the research easier sometimes, I'm
One
not
step
gonna lie.
closer comes the surface-seeking princess to Olympus and the gods. Yet certain other
That's
steps
one of the
remain
things that
ere
I always
a
feel
tale
awkward
here
about, is that
to
there are many
unfold
games
and
that I am not good at, like the genre of game, but I'm interested in, and so I just deploy my husband.
Return to
And
Shadow
so his
Mountain.
hands are on the controller, and I feel bad about it, but there are lots of games that I'm not good at, or I don't care about the gameplay, and I just... Oh, we gotta go visit Hypnos. One last thing.
Sure.
Go look at him.
Oh.
Unless,
I found it.
Dan, you want one spoiler left to you.
What? Oh, one spoiler? Spoiler? Do I leave?
You don't have
No,
to leave
I was
for this.
saying,
It's
do
not
you
a
want to
big
see
spoiler.
Hypnos?
Oh.
It's not at all.
It's like from the first 30 seconds of the game. We're not. Yeah,
Good show
Hypnos
that
is here. We just haven't visited him yet.
Let's have a look around.
He's asleep.
Oh.
May you have pleasant dreams.
All right. Oh,
That's
I
gonna
can
be
make
me,
this.
like,
Yes, 20%
5
chance
minutes.
for double resources. That's where it's at.
Dude, that's nice.
Oski.
I'll take that upgrade.
So
The cauldron
might
is
it be.
permanent upgrades. The one you cannot get yet, I will note, is the dissolution of time itself.
Oh.
Entropy, where's that?
It is not available in the game right now, Sarah.
That's what I figured. I was like, I have never seen that.
Nice.
But otherwise, there's a lot of permanent upgrades that you can get in the game. Again, this game is bigger than Hades 1 is right now.
I wonder
I've
if
just done
the first track that I was loving is
a
not
lot of
on
it.
the OST at the moment.
That could be, it could be a new update.
I was just listening through trying to find it.
time to buy some nectar. And then we will... Oh, claim. My stuff is done.
Moon dust.
Yes, excellent.
Okay, who are the little dudes that are following you? We don't have little dudes following us. Those
you
little
don't-
guys.
You don't have, like, friendly shades?
Why don't we have little dudes following us? What have we done?
Have you opened the parlor area yet?
To victory.
Like the food area?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that's what triggered it, but maybe not. These two,
I don't know, maybe we...
These two folks give you information, right? Like,
Oh, we haven't talked to them. We haven't talked to them. That's probably why.
you can
That's
track
probably-
your victories today and your failures, of which I have many more of, actually, it turns out.
Isn't that the point?
Actually.
But I'm going to go to the next room
It's
and
to teach all of us who
save.
go to grad school what it's like to fail repeatedly.
Oh, gosh.
All of us perfectionists.
So that's it.
All right, 28 now. That's awesome.
Oh.
Anyway.
Oh, did you just upgrade your grasp? Nice.
Yeah. You can get up to 30 maximum. I'm now at 28, so.
I think we were at 26.
And I will leave aside
to
all the
prove
other
yourself
weapons
is finally
for those of you to
come.
unlock. But they're all
Commander?
done except this one. We don't know what this one is yet. And they're all pretty fun. This block is specific
see here.
curated challenges, some of which are hard, most of which are actually pretty easy, weirdly. But
We did the Trial of Origin last night. It was hysterical.
That's what's done in Hades 2 so far. Again, it's quite a bit of game here.
There are fish. The fish don't have anything to do yet. They're like, you can't do anything with these fish. But there are fish.
That's right.
Very important that you know that there are fish.
Woo!
All right. Thanks for staying up a little later than usual, everybody, to clear the whole game. And Sarah is not with us next week because I think you're in Normandy. Is that right?
No, next week I have rehearsal. And then the week after I'm available. And then the week after that I think that's when I'm going to be in Paris. I'll let you know my schedule. My calendar is all janky. But yeah, we're going to Normandy and Paris at the beginning of July. Cool. We're going to go sing the Duraflay Requiem.
I know. I love that piece.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
We did it in April with chamber orchestra, and it was just, it was so much fun. It was so much fun. I'm really excited to get to sing it again.
Nice. All right, so you won't see Sarah next week, but throughout the summer when she's around, she'll be on. The rest of us are going to be doing something next week. We don't know what that is yet because it's
We
us.
never know.
No, we don't make plans or anything.
It keeps the suspense alive.
But
yeah.
We'll figure our nonsense out soon enough. I have something I want to do, which is a showcase of the best of Destiny 2's latest music, but I don't know how possible that is on a 2-hour time frame. So that's on my potential list this summer, but I don't want it to turn into like watch Ryan play an MMO for 6 weeks. That's not the purpose of this. So we'll see.